Gonna give people a chance to log in. I'm still trying to perfect that, that part of things. Letting people know when I'm coming on so you guys know, coming. Got one person in. And we're live. Yes, and we're live. Hi. 3 people in. I'm going to go fill up my wine now, and you should do the same while everybody is logging in. While everyone is logging in, let's get your wine. Don't come over here with nothing in your belly, so it's going to be quick. It's never quick. All right. I'm trying to give a few people a chance to log in. You did your toes this color? The green, yes. This is one, everybody has their thing. And so for me, I collect glasses. Like I have in my room, I have trays, like the professional glass displays and stuff. And so I have all my glasses lined up and I collect glasses. I give them away, I get more. I give them away, I get more. Everybody has their things. That's my thing, sunglasses and glasses. So I have one tray, big tray for sunglasses, one for regular glasses. And some expensive, some cheap. I just like things that are different and unique. Dang that. I'm a rapper. Hi, Identity King Lux, Mooney 777, Regine Davis, Shakira, Victoria Muni, Danielle. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm trying to give people a chance to log in. And I definitely want the person who has prompted tonight's live to be in on this, because I did not plan to go live this soon at all. I really didn't. But what this girl told me, it just kept egging on my spirit. So I got to speak on it, I guess. And maybe she'll give us some more detail tonight when she comes in. She's very well aware that I was going live. I reached out to her personally and said, hey, I'm going to go live with your topic tonight. And she said she was okay with it. And, so here we go. Somebody messaging me online. Hey, Tanya. So I guess while we're waiting for people to come in, what I'm going to say is that I was just really, I'm always a few minutes fashionably late, but Fresh Morning TV, I say warming, but I know it's warning TV. Hey, Melinda, hi. I don't have cable TV. It's like a waste of money to me. I don't watch enough TV to make sense of that. So I was watching Bounce TV, and Love and Basketball came on. And that was very interesting because it relates to what we're going to talk about tonight. Hey, hi. Thank you, Marisha. Hey, Dominia. Hey, Melinda. Hey. Thank you. It relates to what we're going to talk about tonight. Do I need to turn it up some more? Yeah, that makes it better. Thank you. I was watching Love and Basketball, and I caught it right at the beginning of when it came on. I had to make myself turn it off. Like, you're supposed to be online, girl. Get online, honey. And so, Love and Basketball, Sanaa Lathan plays the female basketball player back when female basketball players were not popular, right? The female basketball player was like a tomboy. She's weird. She might be gay. She might be this, she might be that. But I used to be a basketball player. Like, yeah, I was no good. But I hated the cheerleading team at my high school. And so I'm like, they are too foo-fooey for me because I'm a weirdo. So I'm not foo-fooey, but I'm like in between. And so they were too foo-fooey for me. And the basketball team, they seemed like they were cool and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm athletic. Let me try. I didn't know nothing about basketball. Like, I started from the beginning. Like, I played basketball for some years and learned a lot and learned what I don't know. But it's okay to try everything, right? So anyway, I'm watching Love and Basketball, the beginning of it. And it's funny because when she comes on the court, the younger Sanaa is played by that younger, I can't think of her name, but she comes on the court and they're like, oh, you coming to play with us? She's like, yeah, I'm new to the neighborhood. They're like, oh, you nice? She's like, I'm nice. But they didn't know she was a girl. Get what I'm saying? And so they're like, okay, well, you can play with us. And then she takes off her head. They're like, oh, man, it is a girl. And so she had to show them like, yes, I'm a girl and I'm about to show all of you up. So that, oh boy, he's like, okay, I got this and I'm going to take on the court or whatever. She showed all of them up. And so he gets mad and he pushes her down on the ground. And that's how she gets that permanent scar on her face. And something about that, I was just staring at that, you guys. And that's why I did not log right in. Let me preface today by saying that if I don't know how this video, thank you. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but for some reason, something in my spirit, I've been feeling real emotional. Ever since this person told me what they told me, it struck something in me. And then I watched Love and Basketball, the beginning few minutes of it, and it's like it's making me more emotional. Y'all got y'all wearing and stuff because you know I do. And I'm like, I wonder if it's because I haven't slept because I was up all last night designing stuff for the website and doing all these aprons and stuff. And I'm like, is it because I haven't slept or is it because this really strikes a nerve with me? Because anytime you are different, you will not be accepted. Okay? Anytime you're different, you're not accepted. Yep, Love and Basketball is one of my favorite movies too. So much so I have a Love and Basketball hat. Seriously, I swear to God, on my grandma's grave, the tattoo is disappearing, but this is my grandmother's name, Maggie, up here in the on my grandmother's grave. It's a Love and Basketball hat up on the website because when I found it, I'm like, oh, people will love this. But anyway, okay, so I guess we got 13 people in here, and so I guess I'm not going to stretch this out any longer. Today's topic is going to be bullying and beauty. Bullying and beauty. So, I try to keep it clean, but since YouTube told me I can't monetize anyway, does it really matter? But I don't want to offend anyone, so I still keep things clean. I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm being negative. But I like to be real, and sometimes real and transparency is not pretty. And so what I will tell you is that when I'm talking to you guys and I'm talking to you all about working in these salons, what I'm saying to you guys is that, yeah, working in a salon, you have to be aware that you're working with creative people, and creative people are a little bit different, right? That's what I keep saying. But the truth of the matter is, what I really want to say to you all is, working in a salon, you working with a whole bunch of people who usually are right out of high school and go right into beauty school or trade, whatever trade they're going into. They have no professional training. They think they know everything. Don't let them be good, and people are always going to form cliques and everything else, and you're going to feel like you never left high school. And that's what I really want to say to you guys, but I don't want to sound negative. But that's really what I want to say. And so when people inbox me and tell me they got to tell me something. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. And this girl is so upset about her experience, her first experience in a salon. No, no, no. Her experience that she's having in school. I don't think that a lot of people are ready for what they're getting into on many different levels, because you are dealing with a lot of people who are young, have no professional experience. And this is the dark side of the beauty industry. You are dealing with a lot of people who are young, have no professional experience, have a talent that they know makes them the ish. And so they have this cockiness about them, along with their own personal issues, and they bring that crap into the workplace, okay? Or into school. And so this particular young lady, if you want me to identify you, I can, because if you want to add on things, I see you're in here. If you want me to add in things to what I'm saying, you can come in. I'm not going to identify you if you don't want me to. But what I'm going to say is that somebody came to me. Okay, Marisha Dene is the person who came to me. I'm not going to go into exact details like that. But what I'm going to say is that she has been treated a certain type of way in school. This young lady has just lost her child, and people are treating her mean, in school, or just acting and bullying her in school. And she says that it's stressing her out. It's not helping the situation at all. And she doesn't know what to do. So she told me this some days ago, like in other lives. She's like, I got to tell you what happened. I got to tell you what happened. So we've been talking. I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, because I want to break this down. I don't know why I'm so emotional. You guys, I really think I'm sleep deprived. I really think this is what it is. I'm probably sleep deprived. I've had like 4 hours of sleep in the past 2 days, literally. Clients and all this and trying to clean up this dirty place. But it's two parts to this. And it's going to sound mean. I'm probably going to make some enemies. But let me tell you something about me. I don't really care. I don't really care. You already know how I am. I don't really care. People come to me sideways all the time. We're going to start with family. I am the black sheep in the family. However, the same people, I'm the black sheep, but I'm also the one that everyone's got their radar on, because they know my history. They know what I'm capable of. And so I don't fool with a lot of people, okay? You got friends, you got family, you got associates. You got to know when to cut people on, cut it off. You got to know when to be like, I love you from over here. I'm going to bring you in close, because when you're trying to accomplish something, people will throw you off your square. People will have you off. I swear to God, I don't care if it's friends or family. I don't care if it's your mother. And for some people, this message is, like I said, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to, you have to, what I got to say goes a little deeper, and I don't want to go too deep with it, but you got to know when to shut it out and shut it off. And you also need to understand where things are coming from with people. In general, when people are nasty or mean to you, in general, it is because it has nothing to do with you. And I know we see these memes and different things, where it says like, it's all about them, but that is really the truth. I see things, but sometimes you got to sit back and think about it. So if you got to play this video twice, play it twice. A lot of times when people do things to you and you're like, where did that come from? Why did they do that? I don't get it. I don't understand. A lot of things, people lash out at you, usually because they see something in you that they do not possess themselves, that they wish they could possess. Now, I'm going to use Marisha for an example. Marisha is in school. She says she's very quiet. She's mourning, actually, the loss of her child. Very sorry for your loss. And I'm just like, why would these girls be snotty towards her? She's saying even her teacher is being snotty towards her. Okay, so I'm going to break that all the way down. Number one, you got to sit back and look at stuff. It's not about you. And this is something I just learned, you guys, in the past 6 months, believe it or not, because I was super sensitive. And now I'm like so nonchalant. Who is this? Because I take everybody on my phone with the quickness. Who? Hey, do I remember them? No. Number one, you're in school, honey. You got a lot of people that are coming in there. And for some reason, when people are in school, people feel like the more they kiss up, and this is real, the more they kiss up to the teacher, the better they're going to do. And it's so freaking stupid because you either know the stuff or you don't when it gets to state board. State board don't ask, what was your teacher's name? But for some reason, people feel like if they kiss up to the teacher's ass, that they're going to do better in school. That teacher does not care. Does not care. Let's be real. Most teachers are nail techs who didn't make it. I said I wasn't going to say that. I said I wasn't going to say that. Let me control myself. I didn't say all. People teach for different reasons. But there is an old saying that goes, those who can't teach. And that's been around for a long time. I didn't make it up. Don't forget, y'all, I'm sleep deprived. And I was already sipping wine with my last client. But the truth is, those who can't teach. That saying has been around forever. Forever. I did not make it up. You have to go a little deeper before you take everything in so personally, okay? Marisha? A lot of people are in there teaching, and I'm going to tell you something else. On the other end with the teachers, see, I'm going to hit this from both ends. A lot of teachers teach because they didn't make it. They couldn't figure it all the way out because this is not easy, you guys. I keep telling you all this is not easy. Number two, a lot of schools can't find teachers, okay? The school I went to they always trying to get me to go to school to be a teacher. They don't pay enough. So why would I come out and make a third of what I make? I come up there and just donate my time because you don't pay enough. So I'm telling you that there are two things happening. The schools, a lot of the times, and let me tell you something else. A lot of nail teachers are not even nail techs. She said, old saying, but it still holds true. I've been hearing that since I was in college. A lot, those who can't teach. Those who can't teach. A lot of people have technical skill, but have no people skills. A lot of people have technical skills, have no customer service skills. A lot of people have technical skills and have no money. You know, it's a lot of reasons why people get pushed in a whole nother direction, even though they have the technical know-how. Some people have the money, but they just can't grasp it. It's so many different factors and different things playing in as to why a lot of people get forced into teaching or consulting. I do consulting work in marketing. The reason why is you already know this, you guys, because I can't. And I'm not talking about other people like you. You are messed up and I'm perfect. I'm telling you, even on myself, the reason why I am a consultant in marketing and branding is because I can't go and do it at a company. I'm not that person. That is not what God placed me on this earth to do. However, I have the education, the background, the knowledge to do so. So I do it on a consulting basis for people who want to pay and hire me by the hour. Therefore, I can still go in and do it and step back out of it. But me, I can't sit at nobody's desk 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Actually, in marketing, it's more like 60 hours a week. I can't do it. So that's why I agree. Those who can't teach or those who can't consult. I'm a consultant in marketing, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, last project I did, I only worked with her like maybe a month, and I was done. I'm like, oh, I'm done with this. I need to go back and do some nails. That's why I do nails. I'm going to scroll up before I keep going, but I just want you to think about that. I'm just talking about the teachers. Teachers, a lot of them are people who didn't make it. I am not saying everybody. You know, I got people saying a little smart ass shit to me in my inbox and all that, but then going, oh, I didn't mean that, you meant it, but I don't even care. You're nobody to me, you know? Thank you for taking time out of your day to try to slay me. I mean, thanks for the energy. But I know what I'm talking about. Let me go back up to these comments. Out here looking like a teeny, that's one of my favorite movies that are stuck in their way. The ugly truth always better than a pretty lie in the long run. Yeah. I like to tell ugly truths, and so we can fix them, because a lot of people are running their whole lives in an ugly truth to the point where it tears a lot of people down. A lot of people don't. A lot of people, especially today with social media, are running in facade. Okay. And a facade is a fake mockery of what you want to be. It's like fake. Social media has made a lot of narcissistic people out here who are able to live a fake life. Um, and stuck in their ways. I don't mind. I'm here because of your honesty. That's why I subscribe. Thank you, Melinda Clark. Okay, Marisha, I'm here. Let me know what you're thinking about what I'm saying now. I'm here because yeah, duh. Woo. Definitely the different one, but you're also the talented one. I just read that comment. I was going to get into that because I already knew that. You never told me that until now. I stopped talking to most of my family. Too toxic and negative. Now, Marisha, I'm gonna come back to you, but let me tell you something. I don't talk to a lot of my family. I do talk to a lot of my family, but I don't talk to a lot of my family. I do, but I don't. And some that I used to be close with when I was young, I don't even fool with them now. You know why? Because I'm comfortable within myself. I'm too comfortable within myself. And Marisha, listen to this. When you are too comfortable within yourself, it makes others uncomfortable. Can I get an amen? Can I get an I agree? Whatever. If you're not religious, say I agree. Amen. When you are too comfortable with yourself, it makes others uncomfortable. See, I have people in my family that were okay with me being their little project. Their little, oh, she's so cute. Oh, you're going to do okay. Oh, I helped her with her graduation fee. So, yeah, I helped the needy. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm self-sufficient. I've been self-sufficient for 20 plus years. And it's like, now it's like those same people who were helping me are now trying to find ways to tear me down, are now trying to find ways to pick at me, are now trying to find ways, oh, that's great, but you know what? You should do this next time. Or you know what? I wouldn't have did that. Or just flat out insulted me like, you know, the same people. Because sometimes a lot of things, it goes back to what I said, a lot of things that people do have nothing to do with you. Sometimes, let me tell you something. Y'all, let's take a drink because this right here, this is going to be another one right here. I said I wasn't going to say that about the teachers. Let me tell you something else that people do. Marisha, listen to this. And I wish you had paper and pen because I want you to write these points down. The first thing is teachers are usually those who can't teach. And also a lot of the schools bring in anybody because it's hard to find teachers, okay? This is number two. Number two. A lot of people only help others because it boosts their own self-esteem. Yeah. I got a cousin who, had the same situation as me within our family. And, she had this person that was always helping her. And, oh, this is my daughter. This is my daughter. This is my daughter. This is my daughter. And as soon as my cousin really started to make it big and do her own thing and make more money than the person who was helping her. And then she said she noticed she distanced herself from her. She started treating her funny. She started critiquing her and, just being very funny. Because a lot of people, and this is how humans are, honey. A lot of people a lot of people will help you so they can say they helped you. You get what I'm saying? People do it on social media all the time. I can't stand to see a person doing freaking community service and filming it. Why are you filming community service? Why are you filming that? Look at me. I'm giving a homeless person $1. I'm feeding the homeless. Come in the picture. Come in the picture. Because it's not about them. Their intentions are not genuine towards you. Their intentions are to build their own character because they have low self-esteem. They have personal issues. And so they use you as a little project to make themselves look good. You got to be careful of those type of people. Okay? So I'm just trying to get you some basic principles as to why people are mean to you or treat you any type of way because you don't know why. That's the damn question here. Why? I'm trying to get you to see why it has nothing to do with you most of the time. Okay? May the Lord continue to bless you, Marisha, and I'm sorry for your loss. I feel that way too, and I'm sure everybody in this feed does. This is so real, I know. Condolences. I figured that. You figured that. I want you to know that, okay? Know it. Know it. Like, what I'm telling you, once you realize, that's why I want you to write it down. You know, a lot of people hear stuff. We hear stuff all day long. We are overly stimulated today because of social media. That's why I say people don't read. You know, people, you could say things clear as day and people don't even listen to what you're saying because people come into too much information. You know, back in the day, we had to use phones and all this stuff. You have to write letters and mail them to people. Now, information is too readily available. So everybody is overly stimulated. Excuse me, I'm such a lady. Oh my God. So what's happening is a lot of important information that you should be storing in your brain and marinating on and relating it to different things that are bothering you and plaguing you. You are kicking that information out because you're getting too much in. You're constantly scrolling through social media. You're on Instagram, you switch to Facebook, and you check your text messaging, you check your email. Then you get on Snap, you do a couple of snaps. Then you got some more text messages because those were people who responded back. That's a lot of extra information that my generation didn't necessarily have to deal with. So when you're getting a lot of good information in, sometimes we're skipping over it. And so when I'm telling you is this, you need to be writing that down. Number one, number two. I don't want to repeat it again, but maybe when this is done, go back and rewind it. I told you number one, number two. That's true. When you teach, you usually can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Stella, love you to death. Like when I'm working and I'm wearing my smock, I have a little button that's right here, and I tell people that's my mentor. That button is gonna stay there forever. I don't care. It's gonna stay there. Even if it fades, I'm gonna write her name on it, and it's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. My friend was originally my teacher. Okay, I already knew I do nails, but I'm saying like by the time I went to school, we became friends over the years, like friends. And to be honest with you, and she noticed, and anybody who else who knew my teacher, she was not the best nail tech. She was very basic in nails, but she cared about people. So I do not include her in that. Like, I feel like that was her personal calling to just come in and take care of the students because she was very nurturing. I will say technically she wasn't the best person technically, but in terms of nurturing and pushing you, she was that person. But I'm seeing now, just from going to different schools and stuff, you got a lot of people that's just falling into it by default. A lot of these people are cosmetologists and not really nail techs, because a cosmetologist that has their teaching license can also go in and teach nails. A cosmetologist with a teaching license can go in and teach many different things. So that doesn't necessarily make them like the best. And you deal with a lot of immature people who just happen to have an extra $2,500 or whatever to take the teaching course. Because let me tell you, let me spit some more game. Once you get your teaching license, see, that opens you up to be able to offer CEU hours. So a lot of people are doing it for other reasons other than wanting to be a good person and wanting to help. Okay? Understand, a lot of things ain't about you. So when a lot of that negativity or different things come off them that's unprofessional, that's because they don't know any better, and their intention is not there to be there for you. They have their own personal agenda. Understand? These are the things I didn't want to say. And so I'm just saying, when you go work in a salon or whatever, you're going to be, it's going to be like creative people. It's going to be very different. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're going to run into a lot of negative energy and clicks. Okay? That's the real truth. Let me keep reading these comments. Or they're full of cosmetologists when they touch nails since they graduated. See, I just said that and I hadn't even read that comment. And yeah, exactly. Thank you all. I'm handling myself. Yes. Old saying, but it still holds true. Yep. All these women are 35 and up. Wow. Really? I'm 42. Really? Yeah. I'm not going to lie, because I've seen them, especially being in Atlanta. Oh my God, you got all types, honey. They just don't want to do the grind. Yes. Nope. Wait. Oh God, I'm way behind on comments. They just don't want to do the grind. Nope. Just miserable people trying to be relevant. Let's read that again with fresh water. TV said, nope, just miserable people trying to be relevant. Let's go back. Let's go into this a little bit psychology wise. You got a lot of people that's older, right? And what you're describing with the bullying and people like treating you differently because you're quiet and you said you're good. See, that's the thing. If you were quiet and you were terrible, you wouldn't have such a bad experience, honey. I promise you, you would not have such a bad experience if you were terrible. Because then someone can feed their own personal ego, okay? And take you up under their wing and make themselves feel good. Because like I keep saying, it's not about you. It's about them. But since you are quiet, you're not a follower. And because you do not engage in the madness and you're good, you actually, without even doing so purposely, this happens in relationships too, between men and women, or just in love relationships. When you come into any type of environment, you have people that you outshine, even if you're doing it on purpose or not. People are resentful of you no matter how nice you are to them. Okay? Once a person knows that you come into a classroom, you come with what you seem to be a level ground, and this is the other thing. You got to realize that a lot of people in these classrooms, they went through the same mental thing as you did. Should I go to school? Should I not go to school? I'm going to go in October. No, I'm going to wait till after Christmas. No, I'm going to wait till after my birthday. July, they finally go. They're already nervous about it because it's, for most people, it's something they've been thinking about for years or for months. And so they're already nervous being there because they don't even know if they can have what it takes. And so when they come into a classroom and they notice that they're not on level ground, that exposes their insecurities. Because think about it. If you're actually good and you're already advanced, which I was advanced, I already had clientele when I went to nail school. Like I told you all, I just went to school because all the flesh-eating bacteria and people started asking for license. I'm like, I guess I should go. But I already knew I do nails. They had me help teaching and helping and everything. But it was an ignorant situation. And so you got these people that some of them just want to do it. And there may be some people in this room who just want to do it. It doesn't mean that they're good at it. So if you come in a room and you're in the same, so it seems in the first week that you all on the same level, let's read chapter 1. Let's read chapter 2. But when you start getting into the technical part of it, they see that you actually know what the hell you're doing. People have a certain level of uncontrollable jealousy of that. Okay? Understand. Wrap your mind around this, Marisha. If you got to watch this video, play this video while you're walking down the street, while you at school, you could just put your damn earplugs in your ear and listen to this video over and over and over and over. After you listen to it a couple times, it's going to sink in. When I'm telling you, you're going to start to see. It's not about you. It's about their insecurities and stuff, okay? I want you to see it from all these different points of view. I'm just now getting this in my 40s. You get what I'm saying? That a lot of stuff that people do to you, say to you, how they act around you, you like, why? It's them. It's not you. Most of the time. Marisha, we support you. Drop your Instagram. We will follow you and send you love and support. Focus on the positive. So sorry for your loss. You notice that in the music. Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss. Dandy Kane Lux says, I'm so sorry for your loss, but I pray God continues to give you strength and build you up to a place you can't imagine. You are making emotional. Through all the struggles and pain, God is in control. God is in control, right? He is. Like, for those of you who are not religious, the universe is in control. Just do the best thing you can do and everything will fall in place. Truth about family too. They sometimes can be more negative than strangers. Yes. Because I tell people this all the time. We dealing with humans. My clients, when I'm not busy, they come to my house. Like my client I just did today, one of them. It was slow today. It's a Wednesday. Wednesdays are always slow around the board for me. Even if I did Uber, I wouldn't Uber on Wednesdays because Wednesdays were always slow. I've been doing her for a minute, like probably 2 years. I don't know. She'll have to tell you. But I'm like, we just talking. I'm like, girl. She's like, girl, I have nowhere to go. I said, you want some more wine? Y'all know I'm always giving everybody wine. We done had like 3 cups of wine already. And We got to talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And I keep telling people, this is my best, another piece of advice. I don't care if it's your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, who it is, you dealing with a damn human being, okay? And we get so hurt in our feelings, and we let a lot of things that happen and that people do to us, we let that affect us because we have such high expectations of people because of the title that they have in our life. Think about that. You're my mother. You're supposed to be this way. You're not supposed to do this to me. You're my father. You're supposed to be. This is deep, y'all. Because people have titles is not gonna make them a perfect person, that they're not gonna hurt, they're not gonna hurt you, whatever. Let's be real here. Your mother and father are your mother and father because they had a hot, passionate night. Your sister and your brother are your sister and your brother because they did a couple of more passionate nights. Okay. Your cousins is all that is a tree branch. It's just a whole bunch of hot, passionate nights that connected you all this way. Okay. So stop having all these high ass expectations of people because of the titles they happen to have in your life. Okay. Once you understand that people have their own personal issues, and if you know you haven't done anything wrong to them, you have to sit back, not react right away. You have to not react right away, and you have to step back and marinate. And if something is bothering you, see what's going on with that person so you can have a better understanding. Because if you have a perfect expectation of everyone, you will be perfectly disappointed every time, and you will be perfectly slowing your own progress down. I promise you. You will be slowing your own progress down because of your expectations of other people. Okay? It ain't about you. It's about them. I'm going to keep going. Yes, preach. Hey, she's Chicago. Amen, amen, amen. Preach. That's me. My husband told me this. Yes. And if you got to play this video back one more time, play it back. Bullying and beauty. No, this is bullying all around with people. Your own family members can be bullying you. Your own sister, your own brother, can be bullying you. But you got people these are human beings. We place too much expectation on people. Okay? Take people for what they give you. Sit back. If it's really bothering you, figure out where it's coming from. If you have anything, and take it for what it is. If it's really bothering you, distance yourself or block it out. I'm going to another part of this in the end. Facts. Yes. It's them. So true. Yes. Clap, clap, clap. And a lot of time they did nothing. Yes. If it's not from the heart, then it's all in vain. Yes. I had to step from my family and trying to make me feel guilty, bringing God into it, shaking my head. Woo! I ain't gonna go too deep into that, but what I will tell you is that if you take 5 preachers and you give them the same Bible verse, they will all preach a different sermon. That's all I'm going to say on that. Okay, that's all I can say on that without offending anyone who's not into religion. People use religion to interpret what their point is at that time. Okay, and I'm a lady of God. I believe in God, but I'm not into organized religion. That's my stance. That's me personally. See, so y'all thought I'd be in church like, nope. I'm not into organized religion. I guess I'm spiritual because you're dealing with humans interpreting Bible, scripture, whatever. I keep my head high no matter how I feel inside. My work speaks for itself, and I won't let them hinder my nail education. Okay, you say that, but you reached out to me and you mentioned it. So it's bothering you to a certain degree. And that's why we're here. I'm showing you all this love and light in this video. Since you told me that, it just would not leave my mind. I got so much going on. I haven't had any sleep. I got so much going on, but for some reason, it just kept hitting me. So I'm like, I got to go live. I got to get this out. So it's bothering you because you didn't have clarity on it. That's why I want you to listen to this a couple times because I need you to train your mind to understand it has nothing to do with you. It will help you to numb yourself and to actually have, what's the word? Sympathy or even empathy for those people. Sympathy is to feel for a person. Empathy is to feel with a person, meaning I understand your pain. Sympathy is to say, I feel sorry for you. So sympathy and empathy with those person, okay? Those people. Just saying. Wait, I'm 42, your teacher's 40. Huh. They want me to teach so bad, I can't do it. Not full time. It's very frustrating because I know because like I said, my friend who passed away from cancer, she ran a whole nail department. She was the head for many years. I would step in and out. We hung out every Sunday going shopping and stuff. I would make her get out the house because she was all about her students. And I would just make her get out the house and everything. I used to listen. I saw so much behind the scenes. I can't deal because you're dealing with a lot of ignorant people. People who don't want to do nothing. A lot of them just doing something. They don't really know what they want to do with their life. Oh yes, miserable people trying to be relevant. Ha, she wants to pull me under her wing and I ain't going. I'm not a follower. I just came to her to do nails. See, I told you about. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I'm reading these. I'm really behind on reading comments. And so didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? See, you are probably one of the best people in the room. You're probably the best of the students. And so people are really weird like that because they have their own insecurities. And so, and I'm just going off of what you're telling me. I could be completely wrong. I'm just going off of what you're telling me. Psychologically, let's think about this. See, to be honest with you, you can actually be better than the teacher. It happens all the time. My friend, who I love to death, Stella, I love you to death. She already know this, even if she probably sitting back watching this video on this room, I don't know, somewhere. But she knows this. But she was such a humble person. She'll be like, I don't care. You know, you tell me. Matter of fact, I was showing her a fast way to do French. When I opened my salon, she came and worked. Oh my God, y'all make me so emotional. She came and worked for me. She sure did because when I first opened, I was open 7 days a week and I was running myself crazy. And the staff and all these girls, and I keep telling y'all, everybody want to open salon is not easy. It's a lot of freaking hard work, and you're dependent on little young girls who half want to work, and you still got to pay all these bills. So I was open 7 days a week. She would come, and Sunday was her off day. She would come work for me on Sundays, work for me. The teacher was working for the student. Okay, my girl would come work for me, and if it wasn't really busy, I would show her the little stuff that she wanted to know. And so that was very rare. That was very rare that you would find somebody that was humble. It was just very rare. But now I'm running into people, they're doing it for their own selfish purposes. Like she was just a great person. I really hate that cancer took her so soon. Ooh, I told y'all it's kind of emotional. I don't know why. Anyway, so you get what I'm saying? Like, let me get back to what I'm saying. Okay, so she's a teacher. You probably might be better than her. She's probably seeing that you have a higher technical skill than her or just as good as her. And so it goes back to that. She wants to take you up under her wing because it's almost like, well, let me show you who's boss. People are weird like that. Let me show you who's boss. And since you're kind of probably like, I got it, I already know. I know how to do that already. I'm okay. Then it's like, ugh. So the thing of it is, if you say that everybody's up under her, you got to understand that cliques are powerful, and you still got a lot of people with ego. Okay. She wants to remain in power. She wants to remain in popularity. And so you being quiet is actually a good thing, because if you were loud and boisterous, and maybe if it was me, girl, she'd probably write me up for everything. Like, you're 42 seconds late. Because she would hate me, because I'll be like in there, like when I was in school, I'll be like teaching stuff and having students gather around and everything. So she would really probably hate me. So you're quiet. So she ain't fooling with you to the nth degree that she could. But the fact that you said that you're good and you won't follow up under her wing, oh yeah, it's like, only thing that's like making her not be on 10 with you and being, the way she could be or the way people could be is because you're quiet. Otherwise, you will be stealing all her thunder. You're not stealing all of her thunder. Okay? Understand it could be worse. Oh, yes. Miserable people trying to be relevant. Right. See, because you're quiet, she's still relevant. If you became like this outgoing, talkative person who wants to do demos and stuff, oh, you would become the relevant one in the room. See what I'm saying? That's why she wants to pull you up under her wing to say, let me show you something to say, oh, y'all, yeah, she good, but I can show her stuff. You got to understand where people are coming from when they do things to you. Yes, Lord, that's the truth. You hitting it on the nail, y'all. I love my live group. Yes. Fresh Warning TV. Yes. Songbird. Yes. Marisha. Yes. It bothers me, but I'm handling it with y'all. I will never let them ladies see me bother. This video is beyond helpful. Yes. And play it as many times as you need to play it. Oh, it's okay. Stella is smiling. Know that. I know. She like, girl, you so crazy. That's what she said. Girl, you so crazy. She is appreciated. She is appreciating you as much as you did her. Yes, I think so. Yes, Chicago, you are hitting it on the nail, right? See, you only told me little details, you guys. Even though we've been talking, I was like, well, you need to tell me something. She didn't really tell me any detail. I've just learned over the years how people are. And I'm just understanding it because people would always say I'm so sensitive. And I'm a Pisces, okay? And we tend to be sensitive. And so I said one of my goals to work on myself, because it affects relationships sometimes, to be too sensitive. I said before I react to things, I'm going to take time to sit back and process what has happened. And is it something I did wrong, or is it them? And what I'm finding is, y'all know me, if you've been watching my videos, I be telling you stuff I do wrong. I'm finding that a lot of stuff that's happening, or a lot of things that people say to me or do to me, guess what? It's because of something that they have an issue with internally. So they're trying to break me down and make me humble myself or break myself down, and I won't do it. And it's funny because it's a powerful weapon. It's a very powerful weapon not to be affected, to be hashtag unbothered, to be like hashtag, I didn't hear you. Hashtag, I can't hear. Hashtag, let me pull my hair back. I still can't hear you with people. Once you get to that level, people don't even know what to do. What they do is they just disappear. Because you become indestructible. You can't penetrate this person. Oh my God. And they have to disappear because guess what? They can't reveal why they're feeling the way they feel, because it will reveal what type of shitty person they are, their shitty intentions. And so all they can do is sometimes is just back all the way up from you because it's on them. It's their personal issue. And a lot of people don't even realize that they're doing it or why. You ever heard a person say, I know everybody in this room ever heard a person say this. I just don't like her. Or I just don't like him. Not all the time, but 65% of the time. Because sometimes it'll be something that you didn't pick up on right away. And it's like you got an eerie feeling. But I'm going to say 65% of the time, it's because it's something it's some personal insecurity. We all have them. Let's not just say that your teacher and those other students in the room have them. Those students want to be loved. And they want to make sure that they, move forward. And for some stupid reason, they feel like they're going to do better and graduate. If they kiss up to the teacher, they're going to be able to go home early and still get their hours. And the teachers, a lot of the times, you see where they come from in the school, will turn their blind eye to a lot of stuff they see that the teacher is doing, being unprofessional, because it's hard to find nail teachers. I promise you it's hard to find nail teachers. Most nail teachers, like they said, are they don't even know how to do nails. So they will turn a blind eye because they need to keep getting those state dollars in. They need to keep that enrollment up and everything. So a lot of people turn a blind eye, honey, for money, honey. I'm telling you. So I want you all to fill your glasses because you already know, you guys, if you watch this channel, what time it is. It's 48 minutes. And so I got to go to the bathroom. You already know this. I'll be right back. Bands will make you dance. Bands will make you dance. I'm back. Hi. Yes, Chicago, you hit on it, Neil. I'm glad. That's how you know that I know what I'm talking about. I do not think I know everything, but I've just been doing a lot of self work. A lot of people don't obtain their dreams in life because a lot of people want to blame everything on everyone else. But do some self reflection and sit back and work on yourself. And then working on yourself, like I told you all, people used to always tell me that I was too sensitive. Okay, that bothered me. And so that's one thing I've been working on. And how I worked on it was not reacting right away. I still do sometimes, especially with men, but um, I'm getting way better at it because I realized that when you sit back and you let some time pass and you reflect on it, I'm not as sensitive anymore. Actually, I'm becoming like, what? Who? Whatever. I'm very proud of that. A lot of people don't want to do the work. So, I will say this too, even being here on this YouTube channel, I've had people come to me, try to come to me about different things, accusing me of lying about things and, saying little stuff like, oh, you need to work on, find out ways to improve what you're doing and stuff like that. I'm like, you obviously don't watch my videos. You just don't. But those type of things happen when you're doing something good. Those type of things happen when you're great at something. Those type of things, because guess what? When you're great and it's other people, you got two people or people around you trying to go for the same goal, it stirs people's souls. So they try to knock you down a couple notches. That's how you know you're doing something. When you have attention, this is a cheesy ass saying, but you better make sure you have more haters, because it's true though. Like the more haters you have, more people trying to tear you down. That's because they see you. Think about that. People trying to tear you down. How can you tear down something that's already down? You got to be tearing down something that's up. Hence, it's coming down. People see something that's up. They want you to come back down to where they are. A lot of people want to see you do good, but not better than them. Okay, and so they start doing little sideways stuff because they don't want to expose the shitty behavior or the shitty mindset that they have. So that's where sideways stuff come from. Sideways comments. Oh, it looked good for you to be in school. I mean, you could do that. I mean, you could do your little nails. Little comments like that come from trying to keep your mind in a certain level, because they know that if you really, 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 you could really go somewhere with it. So a lot of people, they haven't figured out what they're trying to do, or they're not happy in their situation. So they'll try to keep you muted. Okay. So you don't surpass them. You got to understand where the people coming from. You ain't did nothing wrong most of the time. Okay. So let's keep reading. Wait, I got to scroll up. It's sad how some people are. Weak people try to tear you down when they recognize your greatness, but what God has for you is for you. Right. And they never, but let me tell you something. I'm not going to go into the whole speech, but let me tell you something. That whole saying, I can't stand when people say this, and it bothers me. I just recognized this in the past couple of years, but it's true. What God has for you, or the universe has for you, is for you. That's true. But I can't stand for people to say, oh, just sit back and let God work. No, that's not going to happen. You got to do the work. And sometimes the work is like even watching videos like this or whatever, and sitting back and working on yourself. Like a lot of people just like, well, God gonna bless. No, faith without works is dead. So now what? To me, those two go together. So, part of what we're talking about tonight in bullying and the beauty industry is about learning how to lock out people and understanding or having empathy or sympathy for people, because a lot of people got issues, especially in the beauty industry. You got some crazy ass people, okay? And that's the truth. And I'm a little quirky. We're all quirky, but you got a lot of people we're a different breed. And I've been saying it nice up until this video. Some crazy ass people. And it's some not nasty people in the beauty industry. When I say beauty, I'm talking hair, makeup, especially modeling, everything that goes along with the beauty industry, the models, the photographers, makeup, hair, tanning, all of that. It's a very nasty industry. It actually segues into the entertainment industry. All of that ties in together. And that's where shows like Love and Hip Hop and all that stuff come from. I've been on set and I see it. And it's a very doggy dog industry because you got a lot of people on the beauty side trying to become celebrities now. So it's a whole other beast to how people are acting and reacting to stuff. Yes, stupid. Um, and they never say why they don't like. Huh. Yep, like they don't like tea. Now, yeah, because some people don't like some people because they can't say it out loud because it's taking off their mask. It's taking off their smiling mask and showing their face, their true face. So they can't say it because it's really like not even a good reason why. It's like a selfish reason why, or jealousy spirit, or something like that. A hater spirit, an insecurity spirit. It's different things like that why people don't like some people sometimes. So they'll just try to point out any little thing they can or get other people on their team to look at you and not, see the greatness in you because they see it. That sounds so cheesy, but for real, that's what it is. Or the potential to be great in you. Okay. Shoot, I might be trying to stay away too. Family has the best sheep's clothing sometimes. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, Anybody refilling their drink? I'm doing good tonight because guess what? That's because my client, we had a glass together, but she had 2 or 3. I only had 1. Let me tell you how family do. Family, I'm gonna drink some Gatorade behind this. Now, see, this is not gonna get me emotional. This is gonna get me pissed. In the family, there's usually a matriarch and a patriarch, or just a matriarch. So the head of the family, right? And what I'm seeing now is that you got a lot of those people who have died, passed on, or whatever. And so you got this struggle, this fight of who's going to be the head of the family, who's going to, and so you still got that same struggle, just like you being in school. You got that person trying to be the head and trying to get everybody to fall up under them as sheep or whatever. You got a lot of people that's trying to seem like they're doing the best. Everybody's the competition to say who's doing the best in life. What do you think all these movies and stuff come from with these scenarios? It's real life. Like you got sisters and brothers and stuff. Who has the best job? Who has the happiest marriage? What are their kids doing? Family is a mess a lot of times. I know a couple of great families that they got their share, issues, but they know how to work stuff out. But I'm seeing today, like I hear of craziness within families, and families can be the worst ones. I'm gonna tell you why, because a lot of family members too do a lot of, man, y'all don't know. I talk to so many clients and listen to so many stories as we get cool. I hear stories of people like borrowing money and saying, I ain't paying you back. That's because we're family and we have this title together that it's like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. That's the entitlement. And that's why a lot of families do each other wrong, because a lot of people who are related have a sense of entitlement. You should write that word down, because I said that before when it's come to charging people with mobile services. People have a sense of entitlement. And with families, they figure like, you can't get rid of me. So you'll be mad for a minute, but oh well, you'll get over it. But I'm a different breed, because I won't talk to your ass for years or ever. And I'm going to tell you what happens. The person always end up coming back to me like in tears, because if I haven't done anything wrong to you, I will cut you out like you don't even exist. I will pray for you and everything. If I see something happening to you, I will come help you, give you some money, get you on your feet, whatever I could do. And I will still cut you off. I saw a person I don't fool with no more a couple days ago. I looked at her and I waved, and she was like she couldn't believe I waved to her. She waved, I like, hi. And I waved and I kept going about my business. Did I unblock her? No. Nope. She's still blocked on everything. I don't call her. I don't want to talk to her, anything like that. I can talk to you, check on you, make sure you're good, and leave your ass all the way over there doing what you do, because you will not ruin what I got going on. And people think I'm crazy for stuff like that. It's all about controlling your emotions and understanding people and their psychology. You can love people from afar. And that's a prime example of loving a person from afar. I saw him across a crowded room and I made sure I got his attention. Hey, she good? Okay. Okay. She know how to really get me if she want to get me. But just because I saw her at that event, don't mean I'm about to be like, oh, let's rekindle and all of that, because you've proven and shown me who you are. But it's good to see that you're doing good. All right, now go ahead now. Okay, what was I saying? That's how you got to be. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You will tear yourself up trying to give so much of yourself, trying to forgive so many things, trying to take in so many things that people do to you because they own personal shit. It will literally eat you alive and you will not move forward. There's nowhere where I can get all the things done that I'm doing right now if I had the same people around me that I even had around me last year. I would not be here doing these YouTube videos. I would not be writing this book for you guys. I stayed up all night till 5:30 a.m. There's no way. I designed, I don't know, a dozen new nail smocks. I designed them. Nobody has them. I haven't even released them yet. I stayed up to 5:30 more. There's no way I would have been doing it, hanging around with the people that I was hanging around with last year. They had to go. I had to sit back and assess, and slowly but surely, some of them had to go. Some of them did some things straight up to me that I wasn't feeling. We fell out. Some of them did some things indirectly, and it has nothing to do with me. It's all about them. And I figured when I'm trying to go in my life, I can't have them around. Either way, they all had to go. Some of them are permanent, and some of them are from a distance. Love you. Now, what was you saying? Understand this. Watch this video a couple times, y'all. I told you this ain't gonna be no pretty video. Okay. Keep pushing through it, y'all. All of us will go on to be so great, especially with Chicago paving the way. Woo! I'm here for the positivity, y'all. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm preaching sometimes and I feel bad. I'm like, oh my God, this is why people call you ma'am, because you start preaching to people. I haven't even peeled the first layers of me yet. Y'all just starting to hear a little bit. When me talking about my family, y'all haven't heard anything about my mother, my father, how I was raised. You all don't know anything about that. I was raised without parents. Like, you all don't know. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff. And you know, I have people try to accuse me and attack me all the time to say that my life is a lie. But people close to me will tell you, no, she is telling the truth. And if you come around me, I will show you every picture of what I'm saying in magazine articles and everything. So I just met people like, that's your own insecurity, because those are what I've done. These are things you never could imagine doing in your life, but don't try to subscribe. Shit, you should subscribe. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, I'm self-motivated. Oh, is this the same? Where am I? Oh, I'll be the black sheep. Black sheep is okay with me. Mentally, I'm grieving, honestly, and I just want some peace while I practice my love. Nailed by Amori Denim will be a success. Haters will be haters. Everybody snap your finger. That's right. I'm assuming that's a fashion show or something that you're working with. And so whatever it is you're doing, it will be a success. Okay. Because you already wrapping your mind around it, has nothing to do with you, right? So let me tell you what you do when you go to school. Hold on, y'all. Let me hear my vape, y'all. Let me hear my vape. This is how you stay young. You act young. You act silly. I do it all the time. I get very serious when I'm taking care of business, but I act really silly too. Okay. This is what you do when you go to school. Hey, Marisha, come back and tell me, because I already know this gonna work. I already know it's gonna work. When you go to school, come in, actually speak to everyone. It's gonna throw them off, because I know you don't speak. You ain't gotta tell me you don't speak. If you speak and you going, hi, To the people close to you. Come in and speak to everyone. Hey, hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. That's what you do. Okay. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday. Whatever. Hello. Force yourself to do it. If you got to stand outside the building for a few minutes, I want you to do this. I want you to come in with your kid. I want you to be like looking refreshed, honey, because God is claiming this for you. And he probably wanted me to tell you this today. You never know. You never know. I had to come do this live today. It was bothering me. Like, I don't know. I had to do it. I wasn't planning on coming live today. I'm tired. Come in that building. Speak to everyone. Hello. Okay? Come in there and sit down. They're going to be like, hi. See, those other students in that room, they don't have anything against you. The energy in the room has been placed against you. You still have power. Okay? Okay? So you sit down and you do what you normally do. If you have to put this video in your ear, put an earbud in your ear, cover your hair. You say, I got this ponytail to the side today, honey. And put that earbud in your ear. If they say something, take it out, whatever. It's fine. Because you're going to listen to this hopefully one more time before you go to school. And you're just going to do nails. If you got something new in your kit that you have not tried out, call one of them people. Call one of your fellow student friends. Well, not friends. Call one of the other students in the room. Be friendly. Be friendly. Because the energy in the room right now is she thinks she's better than us. Because you probably are better, with you being quiet, that's the energy that's being put out by the other alpha energy in the room. She thinks she's better, but I'm better. Come under me. Oh, you don't want to come under me? So now people are like, oh, she is like that. So what you do is you show something different. Don't give it energy and confront it. You do the exact opposite. And you put out positive energy to neutralize that bullshit. Okay? So you come into the room, you say hello to everyone, unpacking everything. And when you have time, go ahead and invite one of the other. I got some new stuff you want to, or you can just walk up to a person, whoever is the least confrontational, the person that gives you, the most neutral energy. Go up to them and be like, I got this. I want to try this on you. Let me try it on you, okay? They're going to be like, okay. Because they already know you could do nails, okay? They already know you're the best in the room, okay? So you think they don't want their nails done for free by the best person in the room and they're going to learn something in the process because they want to know what you know, okay? But they're trying to be in the popular pack. They're trying to be in a popular part of the room and go over here. Now, if it's a strong-minded person, they're going to come sit in your chair. At least a decent, strong-minded person. They're going to come sit. They're going to come sit in your chair. I promise you. If not, go to the next person. I promise you, and I want you to come back and tell us when this happens. Find something in your kit because everybody got stuff in their kit that they have not used and they want to use. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got stuff coming in the mail all the time. Every other day, the mailman. Here you got another package. All you do is shop. But once you start working on that girl, I promise you, everybody else gonna come stand around you to see what you're doing. They're gonna come stand around you to see what you're doing. Promise you. They may pretend like they coming to talk to the other girl to say something to her, but while they talking to her, like, girl, did you find out the information for that party? That what's that right there? Oh, I was wondering how. I promise you that's how that's going to happen, okay? And the energy will shift back over to you and you can open up and make sure that you are using the principles that I've said from the beginning. Personality is key. You don't have to be the best in the room, but you have to be able to warm up to people. School is not only an opportunity to learn your technical skills and to learn the things that you need to pass state board. School is a great foundation to learn how to connect with people. Did you all watch the video that I said the other day? If you are not good with breaking the ice with people, you will have a harder time than someone like me getting into this industry and building big books. I have big books. I don't even worry. I worry sometimes a little bit, but I already know better. I said all that already. This is the perfect situation to learn these lessons that we talked about here tonight, to know that God is on your side, and to also perfect situation to break in the ground, understanding the psychology behind people, how cliques work, how people are just in their own insecurities, and to practice breaking the ice with people. You get what I'm saying? Just do that girl nails and tell me what happens, okay? You gonna do it? If you don't do it, you can't come back on here, girl. You ain't even welcome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. But you're gonna do it because you're gonna be curious. Just do it. If you gotta have a glass of wine before you go in there and do it. Oh, and what's gonna happen is after this, you're gonna notice a shift. Oh, one more thing you're gonna notice too. The teacher gonna make her way over to you. She's gonna try to critique you. Is what's Majig in this room? Hell, even to this very day, I got people trying to critique me when I go up to school. I'm like, I've been doing this for God knows how long. You trying to tell me some stuff from 1991? Like I said, those who can't teach, I said, oh, well, this works, and my client's nails grow just fine. She kept going on, you know better. I'm like, okay, what does it matter? Okay, you keep punching that clock and showing these people how to pass the state board while I go over here and get this 500, 600 a day. Thank you for that advice, though. I'm just saying, you got to get to this level right here. Unbothered, hashtag, what did you say? Hashtag, let me pull my ear back. I still can't hear you. What? Oh, you ain't saying nothing. Okay. Yes, claim it. I'm self-motivated, but you are in my head always on how to stay focused on what's important. You be in my head, girl. Yeah. That's right. I want to be in your head. It's funny because I was on Facebook today. I was reading this thread about, it's so funny. I had to refer people to this video. Hypothetically, y'all know that video, hypothetically speaking clients. And she went and put all these posts up. I think I put it up on the community board today. She was like, well, I don't know what to do. This girl been contacting me over and over and over, asking me all these prices. She has yet to book. And I said, you need to watch this right here. She said, I follow her. Oh my God, I love her. She's so real. I said, that's me. She didn't recognize me because I was responding back to her with my personal profile. But she knew Chicago's videos. I was like, okay, what I'm doing is working. She was like, and this is what she said. She said, girl, I watch your videos and I listen to what you say. She said, something like, I'm so thankful for you. She said, because I had somebody ask me to come to their house and do their services, and they just offered me $5 extra. And I had to decline because I thought about your videos and what you say. I was truly insulted. You trying to be a person of privilege and you're on a peanut butter budget. You better get your ass over here and put that card down on file. I'll be here waiting on you, or she gonna get charged. Bam, business. Anyway, just getting ready to say that. Hey, Sharina. It's already done. Yep. Nope, that's me. I control, and they hate that shit. Oh well, I got bigger problems doing nails a piece. So back to being the black sheep. I just told you to do the opposite of that. All you got to do is that. You ain't even got to be the black sheep. Why be the black sheep? Because you're in school for a reason, okay? You're in school for those two reasons, but you do need to use this for things that you have not been exposed to. And this is the perfect ground to learn how to build your communication skills, because you're going to have clients that are difficult. What you going to do? Ignore them? You got to learn how to deal with different personalities. I got a client I did have to fire, though, and I'll tell you that story if you want to hear it, because this video is going long. I'll tell you if you want to hear it. But no, just do that. And what's going to happen is after that happens that day, you're going to notice a shift. It may not happen right away, but in the next week, the next 7 days, mark my words, you're going to notice a shift in those girls in the room. They're going to gravitate more towards you, and you might get a little more haterism from your teacher. Watch. Just do it, please. I did what I said I was going to do for you. Please do this for me. Okay. Okay. Marisha, you going to do it? Because we're going to be waiting for an update. It's refreshing to find a group that isn't drama and judgmental, but uplifting and inviting. Oh, yes, come on. Yes. What is it? I mean, like actually it's too many clients and not enough of us who are professional. So I'm like, I want to see before I leave this earth, professional nail techs making great money as a career because I'm so sick of people disrespecting what we do, thinking that we do this as a hobby, and most of us make way more than everybody else. Most of us who take it for real, we make double what most people make. And I'm so sick of people disrespecting it because they don't understand it. But it's those few bad apples with the large social media that put it out there in the wrong way. Um, clap, clap, clap. Yes. Hello, you all beautiful people. Hey, down for glam nails by Gigi. Mona Victor. Hey, girl. Oh, I love your energy. Me? You talking little old me? You know, I always say little old me. One more day of school, 4 manicures, 2 pedicures left. Mm-hmm. Yep. Shit. There you go. You almost there. You there. It's done. It's done. That's just a regular day. 4 manicures, 2 pedicures. That's a light day. Let's just say, yeah, that's a $200 day. And that's just 4 manicures and pedicures. That's a $200 day. Almost. Well, with tips, it should be right at 200. You right there. Okay. Marisha had her 4-month-old baby that passed away. Her name is Amori or Emery Denham. I have 2 sons, but I feel I need to plan something solid for her. So people will always ask me, who is Emery or Amori Denham? Sorry. Okay, then. You're doing the right thing. Even being in here, being around other positive people who can give you good guidance, you're doing the right thing. We just have to have patience, and we got to sit back and reflect on if we are responding to things that are happening and working against us in the right way. Okay. Congratulations at Miss Brown. Good luck with testing. You've got this, Miss Brown. Yes. Wait, what happened with Miss Brown? Oh, yeah. Girl, yeah. It's done. It's done. That's just a light day in the real world. So you're done, basically. It's just a formality. You're right. I had to force myself to introduce myself to the class members. This is your breeding ground. You don't want to get out there when money is involved. Don't get no boyfriend situation. Don't get in a situation where you spending an hour and a half getting someplace and have quit your job to try to enforce or try to practice things that you should have been practicing on these clients and on each other. You don't wait till you get out in the real world to practice. This is where school is. And so while I understand Marisha, I'm using her as an example. While you want to block people out in this industry, honey, you got to get used to this. You got to get used to these people, these funny acting ass attitudes. You're going to deal with a lot of people that's eclectic. Okay, I'm eclectic, but I'm a positive, I think, eclectic. You got a lot of negative eclectic people with insecurities, and it's a whole different ball game dealing with this. Okay, so you cannot just shut down on people. That's not going to work. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not going to work, and you're not going to know how to handle difficult clients either. Yeah, just being that's real. Okay. Yeah, they all asked me to do their nails, including the teacher. See, I'm just not getting to this comment. So you know I know what I'm saying. Okay. Told you so. Just pick one. And the one that you pick, if you want to, you could pick the one that you feel is the most revered or the most, the most popular one. And ask her, can you do something on her? She gonna really be like, you got to think about people and their own insecurities and stuff. I'm telling you, like, people are a trip. You gonna do it? Okay, I'm gonna tell you my result. Okay, let me scroll down. Yep, she's right. I'm an introvert, but it taught me to talk to people. You're gonna have to. How are you gonna be in an industry where you're servicing people and making people spend money on things that they don't necessarily need but want? You got to be a good, I say salesperson, but a good salesperson never sells anything. You inspire people. You inspire people with your energy, and you inspire people with your knowledge and skill. But you never have to say, spend this money with me. They see your light and your energy and what you know, they'll come and send people to you. So school is the place to practice. You can't shut down. I love these lives. Yes. See, London says she wanted to hear it. London wants to hear it because she's getting out there too. And she's at a point now where she's like, I don't know, maybe I should retract myself. Am I right, London? Hmm. Because you know what I always said from the beginning, everybody wants to be designs. I want to do designs. I want to buy purple glitter, pink glitter, yellow glitter for everyone. And it's so much deeper than that. Now that you guys are getting into it, you're seeing like, damn, it ain't no joke. And even nail techs who've been doing nails for a long time, they want to take their career to the next level where they're doing it full time. They're seeing like, man, I got to really structure this. Because right now I've been doing who I want to do. But you got to know how to structure things if you're going to do everyone. When you're dealing with the public. When you're dealing with the public, you got to understand what you're dealing with, honey. You're dealing with troubled human beings. Okay? And you got to set certain rules and groundworks for yourself. They'll run over you and having you feeling like you don't know what you're doing. So it's deeper. It's new nail techs got this issue, but even existing nail techs, a lot of them are just hustlers. And they don't know how to make it a business. So I think my advice is needed. No, when I say I'm the black sheep, it's because I'm not loud, ghetto, and rude to people, and they twerking my ass on the students. Yeah, let them have their own rude awakening. Some of them actually may find a place if they're good, they may find a ratchet place to work. But the truth of the matter is they're going to be salon hoppers. Watch what I tell you. Okay, people want to hear the story. Tell a story. She says she's very professional. How does you hopeless manicure chair work? Oh, the pipeless manicure chair? Oh, you're going to have two people carry that in. I did put one up on the site that I found. I'm going to put the other one. I'm trying to find two that are way cheaper. It's up to you. These are not as sturdy, but they will work to start with. And you'll be able to sell it easily on Craigslist. You just carry it in. And the thing of it is, it's like you're going to put in like mine, it takes a footsie bath, which is already, the hole is cut out already. So you just slide it up underneath and the little shelving space is cut out. And I have plastic liners. So after every client, I put in a new liner or disinfect the current liner. And so there is no water running into the walls or anything like that. There is a plug that you can plug in because my particular chair has massagers. So it massages just like the chairs every other nail salon, But most people don't even want me to turn that on anymore. But that's there. When I do my own pedicure, I turn it on. I sit there and I soak my feet forever and just turn it on and chill. But even if you get one that doesn't have the part that plugs in electronically, you could always just get the massager that goes in a regular car. Now, people have massagers in their car that plugs into the cigarette lighter. You can get that or whatever. So it's a way to make it. There's no plumbing whatsoever. I'm going to start nail tech school in September. Any tips? You need to go back and watch all these other videos because it's not just one tip. One tip I will tell you is that don't be so caught up in designs. Make sure that you are into becoming a professional versus a designer. Okay? Because in the long run, being a professional and having good foundation and good polishing skills is going to carry you way further than designs because designs come and go. I say that almost in every video. That's my advice. Lots of egos. Yep, egos in this industry. Or maybe it's the salon I'm in. This is my first job. That's what I was saying. You got a lot of, and I've been saying it the nice way. You got a lot of egotistical people. Don't let them know something nobody else knows. Don't let them be known for something. Don't let them hit 10K on Instagram. Oh my God. They just act a damn fool and snotty and snappy. And if you don't kiss up to them, then they're like, you become the outcast and all of that. It's a mess. That's so true. My customer service background helped me to learn to deal with different types of people. It's very important. I deal with all types of people. I know, right? We have to work hard for what we want. Nothing worth having comes easily. I hate it when people look at what the next person is doing and they have, or what they have, and they make it seem like it's just luck. No, everybody has their own skill and talent in this earth. I definitely believe that. What is your Instagram? Chicago 1. Also, Chicago Beauty Source. That's the actual online store. Me personally, is Chicago One. The actual online store is Chicago Beauty Source. Yes, Mona. Served us well. Chicago, you're the oh, I'm the greatest all time. Thank you. I definitely don't believe that, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just this is what God told me I'm supposed to be doing next, helping others. So I'm just doing it, and He will bless me in that. I'm okay with that. I feel better about my situation and will take your advice. Yep. You ain't got to do it tomorrow. You can say I'm gonna do it next week on Monday, but I need you to do it and don't come on here. I'm for real. Don't come on here saying you did it and you didn't do it because I'm gonna start asking you questions and I'm gonna know if you didn't really do it. um, Danity Kane Lux. Woo, so true. Be aware, but don't be bothered. Know what's out there, but do not get hung up on the hoopla. Yep. You will get used to it over time, but working in the salon, that's why a lot of people end up working at home. But I do suggest people go work in the salon. I suggest it all. Go work in the corporate salon, go work in the neighborhood salon, go try a little bit of all of it because you pick up things, you learn what you do like, you don't like, you make your mistakes there. And then by that time, you can figure out, by that time, you should have some type of decent clientele built and you're ready to go into your house. To me, going into your house is like renegade. That's renegade. Like, I don't need your clientele. I don't need these hairstylist clientele. I could do this all raw from the beginning. So when people want to work in their house, I'm always like, you got to be ready for that because it's all you. There's no help. Y'all already know what time it is. It's an hour and 26 minutes. I got to go to my second bathroom break. This wine is running through me. Okay. Now we need more wine. Go get your wine or more your drink or more your favorite food. And now we're back. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Um, my first day of class is August 5th. Oh, Dominique, you never started? Hmm. Start doing people now. Start doing people now because in the beginning they're not gonna really let you touch people. Just do it now. Just do it. Just do it now. Don't charge people if you don't have to, but start just grabbing people and just doing them. Just start doing it. So I'm gonna give you an example of some bullying that I've experienced just recently. The last place I worked at, I hope I'm not over talking you guys to death, but you can just click out or whatever. The last place I worked at, when I went there, some of the problems, one of the things that I got to learn, I was just telling my client this. I said, one thing I got to do is that my resume, and I'm not saying this in a cocky way. Like I told you, people are uncomfortable when you're comfortable with yourself. My last place, I told them a little bit too much. I got to stop doing that. I got to stop going to places saying, oh, I've been in this magazine, that magazine, this and that, because guess what? I forget that sometimes you've done more than the damn person interviewing you. And they automatically have their wall up. So I just noticed that this person just kept saying to me that they're fair. They're very fair. They kept saying it throughout the interview. And when I worked there, they were like, oh, you're going to do dip powder. But I got to teach you how to do it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, but if you want me to, I'll try it. So she taught me. And then I noticed that she never let me do it. Even when I did sets and I'm like, here's the pictures of what I did. She's like, I need to see it in person. I'm like, well, when you want me to do it? Well, doing with her. She just kept putting it off, kept putting it off, kept putting it off. And I'm like, wow. She's like, well, I can't let you work on clients until I see you doing it on someone else. But she never gave me time to do it on someone else. It was like ongoing, every little thing, even with lashes. You do the lash extensions. Oh my God, I want you to do it. And then I'm like, okay. And I brought my stuff up here and I'm like, I need a model. It just went on and on and on and on. She had her foot on my neck. She had her foot on my neck. And I realized that this woman didn't want me to shine. She just wanted me to be there for a certain purpose. To be honest with you, it was an Asian-based salon, and I was one of two girls that were Black that was there. And they had just did this $1 million renovation. This is the real damn truth. We don't even have no more. She hired myself, and there was another Black girl there, and they had just spent $1 million on renovating this place downtown. And they just wanted to look more like a spa because now they put all this money into this place. So they didn't want to look like an Asian salon because they raised their prices up. Okay. So they wanted to look more diversified. And I noticed when I started there, it was a white girl, myself, another Black girl, and everybody else was Asian. So they just put a sprinkle of us in there to try to look diversified. But yet they didn't want us to get to the big dollars or the big bucks. They just wanted us there for show. And that's what that all boiled down to. So while I was there, and I would try to force my way in on different services that she promised to me, she never gave them to me. And like I said, that's the same place where I came into work, and then another girl who happened to be the owner's sister came in to work late after me. I know I was in line because you signed in. I know I was in line to get the next person, but the next person that walked in happened to be the most expensive pedicure, and she gave it to the sister because they were clicked up. And that's another thing, you have clicks. And that receptionist and her were very good friends. So you got to, when you go into a new salon, you got to see who the hell is friends with who clicked up with who kissing up to who. Is clicks. People plug with different people in salons so they can get preferential treatment. Okay. And I wasn't an ass kisser. I never be one. I will never be one. Okay. The most I could do is not say nothing. I'm not going to kiss your butt. I'll give you credit where it's due. And that's about it. But, yeah. This was the same darn place. And because I guess I wasn't kissing the receptionist butt enough, she was hooking up her friend, even though her friend came into work late. Okay. So that same receptionist was very nasty towards me because I used to ask questions like, well, what does this mean? How does that go? And isn't it like this, whatever? And I would still be, good morning, how are you? Cordial, business-like. But because I wasn't kissing her ass, stuff like that was happening. One day, something happened with a client. She messed up. The receptionist messed up. I forgot exactly what it was. It was obvious she messed up. But instead of admitting that she was wrong, we were very busy. She had the nerve to raise her voice at me in front of everybody in that salon. This just happened like around October or something, out of November. And at that point, see, I told y'all I'm not perfect. My emotions kicked in a little bit because this lady had already been rubbing me the wrong way. I said, who do you think you talking to? You're not going to talk to me like that. Okay? Like that. In front of everybody. Since you want to talk to me like that, I'm going to talk to you like that. And she looked at me and she was just like, and just kept going. But then later on that evening, she wanted to talk to me like none of that ever happened. Because she made me go there with her. I'm telling you all, working in the salon, you want to run into some attitudes and some people. I try to keep it professional. And that's why I'm very peaceful and happy at home. But you got to go through and pay your dues before you can just go into your house. If you don't really know what you're doing, you might not be that successful. And that's just real talk. I'm not a hater. If it happens for you, I'm happy. But really, you need to get out there and get some experience. But I tried to step back into a salon last year for a minute because I was trying to, I'm trying to prepare to buy a house and stuff. So I'm trying to get some extra money. And that shit didn't last that long. I can't do it. You talking to, girl? Shit. And they didn't like me because people were liking me. And I had a client tell me, I hate to say this because I know I have people, all my sisters, all of you all are my nail sisters, but I had another black woman because it wasn't that many. It was in the Gold Coast. A black woman come in and tell me, she was like, I try to book with you all the time because I really like your work. She's like, but they always try to push me into someone else's chair. She's like, I think they're, like this lady was telling me, like, I think they're jealous of you. She's like, have you seen, and I put this on my grandmother's grave, which said Maggie right there. She said, have you seen the reviews on Yelp about you? I said, no. I was like, no. She's like, you need to go look on Yelp. Like, people are raving about you. You do good work. They love to point out all the bad things that I was doing and all the little nitpick. It ain't even bad. The things that it wasn't according to their little stupid ass standards or whatever. But they never, ever, ever told me that I was getting rave reviews on Yelp. I want you all to understand I've been through it all. Even to this very day, at this point in my career, it's still happening in the salon. They never told me that people were talking about me on Yelp. And this woman told me she always calls up here and she has to basically force an appointment in my books because they would try to push her off on somebody else. She's like, and I just would call, be like, no, I want her. I'll wait till what day is she working? Because I only work there like 2 to 3 days a week. It just varied. She's like, I'll just wait until she'll come back. She's like, I just wanted you to know that because I don't think these people are for you. And this woman told me that. Like, this is crazy. And that's when I realized that what I was thinking was not me being paranoid or sensitive. When you have a light that shines, people, it puts another light on other people's insecurities and stuff, and they don't want to be exposed. So they'll try to find other reasons and other dumb things to try to come and pull you down. I did nothing to these people or anything. But that place constantly tried to pull me down. They never told me that I had people talking about me on Yelp. I had to go on Yelp and find people saying my name on Yelp. They never mentioned it, but they love. Let me tell you how petty these people were with me. They got so petty to the point where, what was that? What was it? It was so many little things. But I was like, this is how I knew it was ridiculous. What was it? It was so many. Let me give you an example. It was to the point where it was like, if I ate a yogurt and I put the yogurt in the refrigerator to eat it later and put a napkin on it, it'd be like, why would you do that? It can knock over and spill, little things like that. Or like, you grab the plastic fork. Why wouldn't you just use a metal one so you can rewash it? It was like they were finding this. It was to the point where I almost walked out a couple times. Y'all know I vape, right? But I had started getting cigarettes from people because I was like, am I crazy? I started thinking I was crazy. It was like the owner's boyfriend in particular was like nitpicking me to the point where I was like, what the fuck is this dude's problem? It got to the point, you guys, where I was standing eating breakfast one day. He told me I'd not to stand there and eat my breakfast. I need to move over a little bit and eat my breakfast. I kid you not. This is how much these people start nitpicking me. This just happened right before the holidays. Okay. So understand when people are picking at you, let me tell you how, y'all might not believe in God, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you, like, I don't even worry no more. Ain't that crazy? How that lady who didn't know me ended up getting me and wanted me again, made her way back to me a couple times to tell me that these people don't like you. Do you know that people are talking about you on Yelp and saying that you're the best and that you're this and that and you're this and that? And they never told me any of this till the day when I left. They never told me any of this. Okay? This just happened. So when you all are going through things, I want you to know it's not just you, it's me too. And that's why I can't work in no salon anymore. But I have enough experience to step out and know how to just do it on my own. I was just trying to get some extra money to pay down some things on my credit report to get my score up real fast. I didn't need the money like that. So I was like, I got into it with the owner. I was like, no, I can't fool with you. Y'all don't do business fair. I couldn't do it. But don't do what I do because I know what to do from there. And that was just extra money. So I'm just saying that to say that I went through it and I still will go through it too if I work in a salon. It was really sad. It was a lot of little stuff that they used to do. I used to be like, wow. So it does exist. And it's not even about racism all the time. Sometimes it's racism. I talk about classism and I talk about cliques. If you refuse to conform to cliques, you will be bullied to a certain extent. Okay? What you got to do is kind of, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, some people may not agree with my method, but you got to on their ass a little bit. Who you talking to? Like, and then state the facts. This happened. I did A, B, C. You said E, F, G, and then X, Y, Z happened. So what is the problem? Tell me what is the problem? You got to really lay it down and put their ass on the spot sometimes. Sometimes you got to do that with people. And they're going to try to twist it and still make themselves the victim because they know they're shitty. And they know you, when you put them on the spot, they wouldn't expect you to come out like that because you've been so quiet and humble and meek. Like she has been with these people. When sometimes you got to just come out of nowhere and catch them off guard with it, they'll back down because their reception is back the hell down. Let me tell you something. Christmas party came around. Mm-hmm. Christmas party came around. They ain't never seen me done up. They ain't never seen me with makeup. They definitely seen me with hair like this. I made sure I got all the way dressed. I put on my leather pants, my cute little top. I put on my fur jacket. I had my house zhoosh, face beat to the gods. They texted me like, where are you? Because they went out to dinner for Christmas. I said, I'll be there. Showed up fashionably late in that mug. We went for Korean barbecue. And they like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. And it's so funny because the owner's boyfriend, he was drunk than a skunk. Okay, drunk than a skunk. Sloppy drunk. Literally lay his head down on a plate of food at the end of the night. That's how drunk they were. They had all this food. It was thousands of dollars of food and drinks. They were like, drink, here, drink, eat, drink. They fed me. They bought me a gift and everything. They had a gift for me from Swarovski and all that. You got to learn how to earn people's respect. And you got to show people that I don't need you. I'm already good, baby. I look nice. I have a nice shit and I have nice shit just like you. I drive a nice car just like you. I don't need you like that. I quit shortly after, like 2 weeks later. But I just wanted to show them like, okay, because I come to work because I'm not a morning person. Just because I come to work looking a little tired, I do a good job on all your clients. Nobody's complaining. Matter of fact, they're complimenting you're not letting me know, and nothing I do is good enough. But they knew I was good enough and they needed my brown face there to make them look diversified in the Gold Coast. So I feel like I've been talking long enough. Does anyone have any questions? I'm going to read these comments. Confidence is key, except I think that's the hardest skill to develop. That's why you use school. School is an opportunity that is underutilized. Everybody's just so focused on playing around and kicking and doing twerking and dumb stuff, and they're not taking it seriously as a career. Use this opportunity to practice all the stuff because when you get out in the real world, they don't care about you. They will treat you like shit. Your bills will not be paid, okay? I told you all this is not going to be a pretty lie. I've been holding that back, but this is real. I haven't started school yet. How do you feel about polygel to get started practicing? I spoke on that in another video. I feel like polygel is not my opinion, and I could change my opinion because I'm going to be honest with you. I said one thing, and I'm going to retract my statement about it. But the people who constantly trying to catch me in a lie. Dip powder. I used to be like, dip powder is unsanitary. I was one of them people. Yeah, me. I was one of the people. But I had to think about it. Dip powder is actually a good service to make money off of. You can charge more. I charge $45 for dip powder. If they want it ombre, it's $55. And it's a good service. It's a lot of steps. You got to really be meticulous with it, but it's a great service, and it's an excellent service to grow out a person's nails. My clients who have dip powder on a regular basis, I cut their nails down every month because they growing so fast with that on there. So I do like it. But I did not like the procedure because I did think it was unsanitary. But what I do now is I give them a manicure and then I have them wash their hands extensively with a scrub brush, and then I begin the dipping process. I know that some people say you should just sprinkle the powder over. I feel like if that works for you and you found a method that works for you, that is excellent. Me personally, I feel like that's going to cause an even spread of the color. So I do dip their fingers and the actual powder, but what I do is a full manicure before, and I tell them go into the restroom and use that white scrub brush or whatever color it is, and I need you to scrub up under your nails and everywhere with this soap for a few minutes to come back in. So we're working with sanitized hands, spray them down and everything. Then I start dipping them. And I said, you know what? Now that I thought about it, I got to retract my statement because it's no more unsanitary than most of the other services that we do. If you do that first. See, a lot of places you go in, they just gonna start fouling you, shaping you, and dipping your fingers. Have people just wash their hands. Basic sanitation. Do you guys know the difference between sanitation, disinfection, and sterilization? 3 different levels. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying that's definitely on state board. State board is going to drill you different ways on understanding the difference between sanitation, disinfection, and sterilization. Okay, let's keep it moving. Dang, I'm that far behind. Okay, I'm gonna start next. Okay, any tips? I told you that. A lot of egos, trust, customer. Yep, customer service. I keep saying designs. Oh, sprinkle. It's so cute. Look, y'all, the shit fall off 2 days later because you can't lay acrylic. The person got their finger falling off because you don't know how to disinfect tools. Now they telling everybody you done gave them a mold. Like, designs is great. Let's learn the other stuff. That's my whole point. That's why I developed this channel. Anyway, I know, right? We have to work hard for what we want. Danny Kane Lux said, nothing worth having comes easily. I hate it when people look at what the next person's doing. They make it sound like it's just all luck. We address that. Okay, Mona, yes. Service, well, yeah. Okay, we went through all that. My first day of class. Okay, be confident in your skills, niche, and work it. Like I said, you can really just be a master at natural nails and meticulous at that, or a master at you really getting some pedicures. Got a whole video on that, and make a lot of freaking money. More than most people around you. I promise you. Dominia said, I've been doing myself, my mom, my friends. Right. Because don't wait for school. Keep going. Start now. Like, I did nails for years before I went to school. Confidence is key, except I think that's the hardest skill to develop. So I just told you all. That situation, I'm always leery. Everything I say comes in the full circle. And that's why I find it funny when people try to catch holes and shit in what I'm saying. I'm like, why? I already know what I'm doing. I'm trying to help you. Okay. But let's go into this. Damn, which comment was it? Damn, did I scroll up? Wait. Where was it, you guys? Oh, you don't know where I'm scrolling. Dang, I scroll all the way. Y'all, wait a minute. Drink your drink. Eat your ice cream. Eat the gyro. Eat the cheeseburger. Wow, I skipped over some comments. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Oh my God, I lost myself in the comments because when I hopped, it moved the mouse and then it, oh my God. Polygel, moments, clients, get pep talks. Okay. Thanks, Pooh. I think I skipped over some stuff. Sadie nailed it. Nailed it. Yep. We have our moments, especially with new clients, but throughout the day, I give myself pep talks, ha ha ha, like your work is the bomb, girl. That's so crazy. And I know when I go back and watch this video, I'm like, girl, you just skip fucking topics and everything. Like, you watch the other videos. I'm sure I keep repeating myself on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you all again. You know my phone be going off. I'm gonna be honest with you all again. I be having those moments where I'm like, you're getting old, girl. What you doing here, girl? But you have to stop and be positive. And I've been thinking all this week, wow, you are lucky. You don't have to get up out the bed till 10:30, 11 sometimes to go do your clients, especially like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can lay in the bed late, you can stay up all night, and then you come here and get to sip wine and talk with people, and then they hand you money or they put money in your account. Who does that? And then once I started to look at it that way, I'm like, damn, people will be jealous of people are jealous of my lifestyle. Okay? What you tripping for? Why are you tripping? Otherwise, you would have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get dressed, drive downtown, find a parking space, pay for that parking a ridiculous amount, go sit, let people tell you what to do, have fake conversations with people, be around people all day that you don't like, sit there and pretend to do something you don't want to do, sit there and eat a lunch that's bland as hell, come back to your desk, pretend to do some more stuff, prepare for a meeting that you don't want to be in, come back and talk to your boss that you do not too much care for, go back and have some more meetings with people who are fake and phony trying to climb the ladder. Go back to your car, which is a couple of blocks away. Get back in your car, drive through traffic, come home. Find something to eat because you're too tired to cook. Come in the house. Eat that food, feel tired, and then look at your body and say, oh my God, you're so fat because you just spent 14 hours of your day doing something that you don't like. Maybe have a chance to watch one of your shows, maybe return a phone call, or if you text and laugh, kiki, but then think again, oh my God, I should have went to the gym, but I did not. But now you must wash your ass because you now got to go to sleep and do it all again. When I think of the alternative, I'm like, I made a good decision. So take this chance to make sure that you are utilizing your school time to practice all the things that we're talking about to make sure that when you get out there, you're not playing around because you will easily become discouraged. You see these girls, they're coming in these lives, first experience, they're like, stuff like that. Or even in school, like, that's just school. What's going to happen when you're dealing with people who actually making money doing this? If people are acting like this with you now, ain't even no money involved, imagine how they're going to act with you once money is involved. Okay, I've been trying to be nice. I've been trying to be positive. But in the salon environment, you dealing with real money now. You dealing with clients. And let me tell you something. Certain clients, people know like, oh, she got money. Well, that's such and such wife. Well, that's, even especially in Atlanta, that's Kendrick Lamar's girlfriend. You better, people are cutthroat when it comes to stuff like that. So when you're dealing with money, you think you're dealing with some of these little freaking students in school, honey, get your man, like, huh? I'm sorry, let me pull my hair back. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Oh, dang, I must be called. Anyway, hashtag unbothered. What'd you say, huh? Hashtag what? How much money you put in my hair? Hashtag, make an appointment. There's the link. That's how you got to get with people. If you can't do that in school, you're going to have a problem in the real world. Get it, practice it now on these people. There ain't nobody. Say, yep, girl, give myself up. Okay, yes, ignore the voices in your head unless they're telling you got this, girl. Exactly. I just gave you all a scenario of how my day would go if I was not doing this. It would be a 14-hour day. Plus, I would probably be bringing my laptop home and working on some stuff because I want to leave the office. I got to be on call and answering stuff on my second cell phone because we always have a second cell phone in marketing. Because there's always a meeting in China or something like that. I got to be on a call at 9, 10 o'clock at night. I got to talk to people in China, Amsterdam, check with suppliers, Yeah, I'm done with that. That's why I only do consulting now. I went through that, the same thing. First salon I worked in, and she only had me doing pedicures. It was only her and her sister doing full sets. Mind you, the salon was busy every day. They was making bread. Look, I already know, Mona, you got your drink. You already know. You already know. You gotta kiss their butt. You gotta, oh my God, that last set you did was so beautiful. Of that pink splattered ass cute design you did. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. How do you do this? Even stuff you don't even know. This is what they want you to do. Stuff you already know. You gotta act like you don't know. How do you do this? How do you do it? And then one day they'll finally be like, tomorrow's your big day. We're gonna give you some clients. Get your ass out. I'm telling you, you dealing with egos. She never gave me a chance to do full sets, even though she said she was going to. Ain't that what I just said? I'm just not getting to these comments. Didn't I just tell y'all that? I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it goes. Are you ever worried about referrals and people you don't know coming into your home? Somebody asked me in another live about that, and I was like, I didn't really get a chance to answer that question. My client talked about it, but I didn't speak on it from my standpoint. Yeah. That's where my booking system comes in. I definitely don't accept people I don't know on no verbal shit. I don't accept people I don't know on some. I don't even care if they say, well, I'll pay you up front. I don't care. Only one person I did that for, and that was because she was a salon stylist. She was a hairstylist in this area, and I was able to, I just kind of knew that she was who she said she was. And, she was like, I just need you to do to me today. It's been a long day and I don't have time to get in the salon every time I finish. When I talked, I was like, okay, just send me $20 and you can come at 8:00. And we cool to this very day. She got a salon suite right by me, by my house. Other than that, yeah, I'm very leery. I'm gonna tell you something. When I only accept people via credit card on file. And then some people just book. Somebody just book. Some people just book just off Instagram. Like she said, she found me off a hashtag. I am very leery. There is a thought that goes over me that says, oh my God, what if this person tries to kill me? There's a certain amount of faith that I have in God that he wouldn't bring me this far. But if it happens, it happens. But these are the precautions that I take. Like when people pull up to my house, first of all, they know the address to come to, but I still get a chance to peep them out before they come in my house. The reason why is because there's a parking pass that they have to put in their dashboard before they come to my house. And this just popped in my head. You can do this too if you want to work in your house and you're afraid of people coming to your house. You can pretend like there's a parking pass. What the hell is she talking about? It pretend. If you leery about working out of your house, see, I've worked out of my house on and off on many levels. I've had candy stores, and when I was a kid, I've always been an entrepreneur since I was a kid, so I'm kind of used to it. But if you are leery about that, and I've been an Uber driver, so we're used to strangers, but you can do that. You can pretend that there's a parking pass. You can make a parking pass. You don't have to do it for your regulars, but for a new person, you could be like, oh, you don't have to do this. But this is just something that popped off my head. Oh, you need a parking pass, else you'll be told. So I need you to grab this parking pass, or you could say, I'm gonna bring a parking pass down to you and make up one on your computer or something, or have it go to Staples or whatever, or just make some bull crap up or whatever that says wherever you live. Even if you live in a house or whatever, you could just say District 142, pass 148 expires 12/31/2021. Or whatever, you just make something up like a business card and have it laminated, but like you gotta have this on your dashboard, else they'll tell you, and so you can come downstairs and check out the person. I just thought of that off the top of my head. That's nothing I've ever done, but if it really bothers you, that's something you can do. And then here's another thing you can do. If you live alone, you can't always make it look like you don't live alone. You can put cameras up around your front door. I record people. I can record you and you won't even know, but you're supposed to let people know. But you can record people. You can put a camera up. They're not expensive. You can put a fake camera up. They have them online. Just type in. I tell people all the time, y'all, it's fancy technology. Use the shit. Go on Google and say, I want to buy a fake camera. And there's different stuff gonna come trying to say fake cameras. You could have your boyfriend or whoever you're screwing or whatever, your husband, whatever, put it up on the wall. I told y'all this wasn't gonna be a pretty live. Shoot. And you could also put some men's boots outside your house with a lot of mud on them. Go to the secondhand store and buy some stuff that are remnants of a man being in your house, and you put that around your home. You can even put a picture of you and a man in your home that is prominent for people to see, so people know that you have a man in your home, even if you may not have a man in your home. There are many different ways to trigger people to think that you have more than you in your home. And you can also check out people before they come into your personal space. So I guess you say, well, what if I go down there and I don't like what I see? Start freaking asking questions. If a person is acting, I never had that happen before. I told you all, see, this is where the book comes in, you guys. This is where my book comes in. If you're doing things the right way, you shouldn't be attracting those type of people. So I've never run into this, but this is what I would do. I ask questions. I don't know what would seem shifty, but I did have a young girl try to come to my house one time, and she had some dudes in the car with her, and I was like, my policy is no extra people. She's like, oh, it's just my brother. My cousin is dropping me off because I don't drive or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't remember the exact details, but I remember this happening like last summer, and I was like, well, I'm sorry, they're actually, but I'm not going to be nasty with it. I'm just always saying, I have so much stuff in my house. Literally, there is nowhere for them to sit. And my apartment is sectioned off just for, you can't even sit in the personal part of my house. So they're going to have to wait in the car, or they could go to McDonald's over here, to McDonald's over there. Okay, well, they're just going to wait in the car. I said, okay. I said, but just keep in mind, and see, this is another thing you got to say too. Another thing you got to say too, which is true over here. The police ride through here every 10 minutes because they bored. Because we in the suburbs and it's nothing to do over here. It's so quiet. The police literally sit over here. So if they see your company sitting down in the car for minutes and minutes and minutes, somebody's going to end up calling and they're going to come up to the car. I'm just letting you know. I said, I'm just telling you. So you got to always do it not a non-snotty way. That's how I would do that too. And I've had to say that before to somebody, like the police. And it's true. The police are over here literally riding through every 10 minutes. The police are here all the time. The police are questioning people and all that. I said, so if you got some guys sitting in the car over here, I'm just telling you, police going to come up to them and ask them why they're sitting there. And I really don't like to draw that attention to what I'm doing out of my house, even though they know I run my business out of my house. I don't like to draw that attention. I got random dudes sitting in the parking lot. That's why I have the rules I have set. I really prefer if you haven't go to the McDonald's or something, it's air conditioned, but those were the rules that were explained when you booked the appointment. And that's a person that, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't even going to lie to you. Y'all better watch these damn videos so you can understand how to run this business, honey, and stop trying to get all the money and try to narrow that shit down to the people that you want. Because this is how I'm going to handle it from this point on. See, that person right there already pissed me off. Because I don't know if you're on something shady and you disrespect my rules and you don't know how to read. When your ass get upstairs, I'm going to charge you for every little thing. Every little thing I'm going to charge you for. I'm going to charge you for every little thing. I'm going to charge you the real price for every little thing. Because honestly, I don't want your ass back in my house because you want something else. And that's how you take care of people come to your house. I don't really run into that. But if I ever run into that, again, I'm going to handle it the same way. And that's how you get rid of people too. Charge over. Now I ain't gonna say overcharge because I don't overcharge. I charge for every little thing. Your nails were $87. That's how you do it. But if you're scared money don't make no money. You scared to lose people, you'll always be chasing money. I ain't scared to lose people because I know how to get people. So I ain't never scared to lose because I want a certain type of people. And I don't have time for no shady, shifty shit. So I'm going to make it to where they don't want to come back. I'm going to make it difficult to where they don't ever want to come back to me. Okay? And then this is another thing you could do. So I got a lot of police officers and military people in my family. What you do is you text you when they sit down. What you do is be like, you got to think, people. Think. They sit down and be like, okay, pick your color. What you do is if you're feeling something shifty going on, you got all these things going on and there's somebody else living in your house, You can have a camera, but even if you don't have a camera, you couldn't afford that. You go to the damn Goodwill or something like that, and you put some damn boots down there, dip them shits in the mud or whatever, and leave them shits right outside your door like a man lives at your house, okay? And then what you also do, if you really feeling some type of spirit over you, like this person is not on the up and up, and they about to pull some bull, because people, I have been robbed before. I've been robbed twice, but it ain't had nothing to do with nails. I've been robbed twice. I live in Chicago, so I'm from the streets at the end of the day, okay? So I know game. What you do is, while they picking their color, be like, damn, babe, I told you to bring sour cream too. How long you gonna be? Got to think. A slick ass person is watching everything because they about to do some slick shit and they trying to make sure it's gonna go off right, okay? This is just street game, okay? So if you got people in your house and you feeling some type of weird way, you put it out there like it's a man here or it's other people that live here and they on their way home. They're gonna send a text at some point to say, no, it's other people coming. And then you can even say, damn, babe, I told you to bring sour cream too. Stop and get the sour cream and pick up. This is how you're gonna say it out loud. You text him like, hold on, let me text him. Damn, he didn't get the sour cream. Hold on. Let me text him. Don't call because then you don't want to brisk the phone ringing while you get it up to your ear. You can be like, hold on, let me text him. She's like, oh, no problem. Go ahead, pick up your color, girl. It's a lot of new colors up there. It's like 20. I got like 15 new colors last week. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Yeah. He gonna have to pick up the babies. He gonna have to pick them up because I ain't got time. Because you're getting a pedicure too, right? Or you think you said you wanted Zaz, right? I didn't know. I'm sorry. I thought you were getting a manicure. You're getting a full set. So, okay. I'm sorry. It's good. You good. I'm just gonna have my guy pick up the babies too and everything, get the sour cream. See how you do that? You see how you do that? You gotta think, people. You do have to think when you got people coming in your house. Also, I'm friends with people around me. So I always have people watching. I'm friends with some of my neighbors. So they already, if I ever had a weird situation like that happen, I'm gonna have some people already looking out the window. I may even text them like, have some of the police officers, check this card, whatever. That's what I would do. I would be just texting it though to my friends, my neighbors. I was the only black girl. So was I. I've been through that, still going through that. I hate to say it. People want to say black people are always complaining. If you're not black, I'm sorry, or a person of color, I'm going to say black because I only know black. We still go through weird racist shit. I got white, black, Indian, all in my family and stuff, but seriously, we still go through a lot of weird stuff. The Trump era has shown that we are in the age of exposing people for what they truly are. I never thought that so many of us have dealt with bullying in the industry. This was much needed topic already. Yep. Yes. It's nice to hear about your experience. Yeah. If you watch my other videos, I'll tell you where I messed up. I just told you about where I misjudged the service, where I messed up. I'm telling you how I handle different things. If you watch all the way back to the beginning, I'll tell you how it's pretty much not a situation I haven't been through or don't know how to handle. My personal opinion is that polygel is amazing. I like Joya. I practice with yoga. I'm not sure what that word is because it's $4, but the Joya Mia is awesome on my own nails. It's funny because I'm glad I'm reading this because I never finished my thought on that. I said this in another video. I feel like polygel is a great product. However, I feel like polygel is a product that pushes people to learn how to do nails on themselves. I don't really see it as a product that I will put on other people as a long-term service that I could service on a regular basis and build a clientele off of. Like you just said yourself, you like putting it on yourself, It's being marketed to me and positioned as a product from a marketing. This is my corporate background. When I look at it, it's a do-it-yourself product. So I personally would buy it, but I would probably buy it to put some nails on myself really quickly. I doubt I would ever, you never know. I said this about dip though, and I'm doing it. So I don't see it at this point as being a product that will be long-standing and something I can constantly fill in for clients. That's how I feel about polygel. I am in a salon and it's so slow. I'm working 10-hour days, 5 days a week, and I'm making less than $300 a week. And if we are 15 minutes late, it's a problem. But I am not paid per hour. What do you think? See, the stuff I'm saying, it's not outrageous. Y'all go through it. But y'all already know. Y'all know how this wine started right through me. Hold on. If anybody have any input, you can start typing. But I got an answer. Hold on. Oh, okay, here I come. Okay. Y'all, my client brought me a bottle of wine, and I forgot that she kept saying she was gonna bring it to me. I was gonna grab it, but I would need the corkscrew to open it. My clients bring me presents all the time: wine, clothes, shoes. But yeah, she finally brought that wine. I forgot, but I'm not even gonna open it because that will take more time. So the question is, I'm only making 300 a week right now. It's slow. Okay, so first of all, I already said in my last videos, right, that this is a slow season. I'm glad you said that because people would think like, oh, your client just pissed at you and you will charge too much. And that's what your ass get. No, there really is a thing such as slow periods, okay? And yes, so it's not just you. And that's what I'm saying. 10-hour days, 5 days a week, and I'm making less than 300 a week. So if you divide, I'm a math person. So if you're dividing 5 into 3, 5 times 6 is 30, right? Right? Yeah, I know I've been drinking. 30. So you're only making like $60 a day minus your overhead because there is an overhead in going to work. People don't realize that or think about it, but there's an overhead in going to work. You're spending money on lunch, you're spending money on parking or travel to and from. And so you're making like less than minimum wage at this point. And you do go through that working in a salon sometimes. You do go through that working in a salon sometimes. It happens. It even happens like when I worked at Mario Tricoci, I was telling you all, it even happened there. So what you do at that point is you switch over to minimum wage. But that it doesn't happen in the summertime over there because those are wealthy people with a different lifestyle. And so when I say things, that one thing may conflict because I say, especially in the summer, working there, I made all this money because those are wealthy people, like real wealthy people. They don't work, they don't do shit. They have millions and millions and millions of dollars. They don't work. So that you got to understand the clientele you're dealing with. I became extremely busy. I'm sorry, slow with them in January. So anyway, when this happens with us, with regular working folks in the summer, it happens for a number of reasons. Number one, the kids are out of school and they're going to camp. So you have parents that have just gotten kids ready or out of graduations, proms. You have kids that are going away to camps. You have kids that are home and they're just trying to bond their children and spend time with the pool at the beach and stuff like that. You have a lot of teachers that are out of school, so they're working with a reduced income. And then you have all those other people who are still sitting back and calculating how much they just spent on all this BS from prom, graduation, barbecues, and the celebrations and all of that, right? And see, it's funny because I didn't get it and I had freaked out for like a week. And I think I freaked out on one of these videos. It took my clients to start pointing out reasons why I was slow. And so that was that. And then they start realizing how much they spent. And then don't forget the people that have kids going away to college. So you got people that graduated, prom, graduation, couple of weeks downtime to sit there and assess the damage. And then you got a lot of people that got kids that's going away to college or they're home from college and they have to get them prepared for the next semester. And they got to shell out those big dollars for the next semester. So that's where the slow summers come from. I never explained where the slow summers come from, but it's a culmination of a lot of those things where you see a big dip for about 3 weeks in your clientele, unless you're dealing with extremely wealthy people. So I hope I answered that about people coming into my home. I haven't run into that. I ran into some shifty, but I would not let her bring those extra guys into my house. And I also told her that the police ride through here frequently, and if they sitting there for a long period of time, which what she was asking me to do with different color ombre on every finger, I said it's gonna be a minute and somebody gonna call. I said because these residents been over here a long time, they very nosy. So you gotta always make it like somebody watching them, somebody on their way. That's how you gotta think. I got a military and I don't have it, but my family's like military and police background, so I think a little differently than people. Um, yeah. So if you 15 minutes late, it's a problem. I'm not paid per hour. I'm saying it's pretty Sadie nailed it. That's actually pretty typical. And that's when it gets crappy working in the salon. See, that's why I said, Tanisha, be grateful. You can lay in the bed and watch It's a Different World from Where You Come From. Then I stretch out of bed. From where you come from. Then I get up and hit my vape a couple times. I be sitting on the edge of my bed like, what am I eat for breakfast today? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm just saying how I've been thinking this week, Yeah. So back to your situation. 10-hour days, 5 days a week. So basically you're making way below minimum wage, and it happens when you're working for people. When it's good, it's good, it's bad, it's bad. I always tell you all, it's not always a magical answer to stuff. That's part of working in the salon. When it's good, it's good. Everybody want to be there. Everybody want to do overtime. Everybody like, okay, I'll take your client. I'll stay late. I'll do that. Oh, I got it. Okay, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate you. See you later. Whatever. But when it's bad, it can be bad. What you do during those times, what I always say, you're going to have to. The good thing is nowadays technology is so great that you can just get on YouTube and watch a movie. Or you practice on each other. You get your services done, work on each other, watch movies. That's what I did when I was downtown, because we had some weeks there, some days there, especially when I worked because I worked like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday there. And I would be watching whole movies and YouTube and taking naps. It's just part of the business. So if you come into this business, think you're going to always be busy, and that's what it is, because I've been chilling. Past couple weeks I've been chilling, but I've been taking this time, and I said, man, you need to be finishing this book. People want the book, they're ready. And I've been creating designs and stuff for things that I want and I feel like people need in the industry. Like I said, I created 50 different designs for aprons and different things for nail techs, because there's nothing out there for us. We just have to wear plain stuff. So I got some other stuff coming out. Just got to upload it. So that's what you do. Unfortunately, my answer is that's part of the business sometimes. The late part, I said that in another video. I'm like, and if you're late, they have the nerve to be mad at you, even though it's not even busy. I think I said that in the last video. Yeah, it's funny you just said that. You working a job. It just happened. You just happen to be doing nails. So you got to be on time. My last job that I worked downtown with those unfair people, she said, I'm fair. She's not a fair person. But anyway, they got to be so strict on being on time that you had to sign in. We didn't have to sign in when I first started. So you had to sign in. And it was a line that cut off like at 9 o'clock or whatever time. They opened at 9, I think at 9:30. I forgot that fast. But after that, it was a line that was drawn across there with the receptionist. And so after that time, if you signed in, you signed in below the line. So they had this crazy ass rule, you guys. I kid you not. On my grandma's grave. Maggie. Y'all, that might be a question for a contest later. I've said it 3 times in this video. Maggie. The woman who raised me. Take it in. You never know. Might be a free book coming out, a free download. It's down. They had it to the point where they were trying to make sure people were there early. The thing was, if we open at 9 o'clock, we want you there. We're gonna say 9:30. If we open at 9:30, I think it was 9:30. You need to be here at 9:15. even though you only get paid by the hour. See, we could talk for days and days and days. I told you I got stories for everything. Everything. Even though we open at 9:30, you need to be here at 9:15. Most jobs do really feel that way. Like most corporate jobs. And us creative people, we're like, oh, the reason why is because they said there are duties that need to be done. And we have clients that are standing at the door at 9:30. And that's true. In that Gold Coast, like I told you, they were wealthy too, just like the Mario Tricoci people. Those people ain't got nothing to do. They wealthy, they don't have to go to work. They husbands are VPs and they got millions of dollars. They live in these big ass high rises on the 54th floor. And I've been in their homes and everything. I've done it all. I promise you. And these women don't have nothing to do. So they will be standing outside with their dog inside of their purse at 9:18, waiting for the doors to open. So they said that you need to be there at 9:15 because you got to lay the towels out, make sure everything is done, make sure the towel warmers are turned on, make sure the autoclave is on, make sure all these different things are done. I'm going to vape on this. Y'all really got me thinking tonight, boy. How we on here 2 hours and 20 minutes? Y'all ain't no good. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a question down here. How much do I make? I'm gonna answer that shit. You nosy ass. I'm gonna answer it for you. They're right. But here's the thing. This is one of the crappy things about working in the salon for other people. They're always trying to save money, acting like they're not making any money. The truth of the matter is, at Mario Tricoci, we have to be at work on time. However, I usually I think work 10 or 11 to 7 or something like that. I will walk in the door. Do you hear me? With my smock in my back seat and throw that smock on and be walking through the door like I just type in my 19654. Station 7, Glenda. Elizabeth. Because it will never be a Glenda. 19694. Whatever. Elizabeth. Walk over. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you today? Is the water comfortable? Okay, would you like anything to drink? Water, tea, coffee? Okay, I'll be right with you. I'll let you soak and we'll get the skin going and, get everything, all the dead skin cells to loosening up, and I'll be right back with you. Are you okay? Okay, I'll be right back with you. All right. And then I'll walk. I literally would be walking from the garage and coming in the door and saying that to the person. The reason why is because we had assistants. We had like 6 assistants because it was so many of us working on the floor at the headquarters that we didn't have to do those pre-set up duties. But when you're working at smaller salons, they expect you to be the damn assistant too. We paid assistants. So I had to tip out assistants, just like waitresses tip out. This is a whole ballgame. So I'm like, designs. The real money where I made in this industry has nothing to do with designs. It's all about relationships with people and understanding people. Okay. So we had assistants, and the assistants were usually younger girls who came in, they want to be in the beauty industry and they come work there or whatever. And we tipped them all out a day. But if we all giving them 23 of us or 30 of us on the floor, we're all giving, and it's up to you what you want to give, but you give them 10, 20, $30 each, and it's 30 of us doing it. They got $1,000 a day to split between them. It's money in this industry. I'm so tired of people acting like it's not, honey, because it is. And the assistants will take care of all that stuff. They make sure that the tea was ran, the water was made, with the lemon and the cucumber, and also that the what else they have to do in the morning? Make sure that everything was working properly, everything was clean, everything was stocked. What else they have to do? Shit. Water, tea was made, water was made, lemonade, all that. They would do all of that and make sure everything was stocked. And they'd be sitting there on all the towels were washed and folded properly and set in the cubicles correctly. And throughout the day, if you needed them to do a little something extra for you, just pull them aside. You make friends with them. It's all about relationships, guys. I keep telling you. Come here, Marissa, come here. Go over to my client at Station 3 and just check on them and ask them if they want something to drink. I gotta go smoke. I'm fucking tired. Go check on them real quick. She'll be like, okay, I got you. I got you. I'm like, baby, I love you. And I go downstairs or I go in the hallway because we used to smoke in the hallway, okay, at Tricoci. We'd be in the hallway like, because we didn't have time to eat. And we'd be over there like, and then give us a few minutes to relax because it would be that busy sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'd be like, Marissa, I got you. I got you. She'd be like, okay, baby, I'm going. I'm like, all right, baby. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of its pros and cons in every situation. So if you're working in a smaller salon, yeah, they expect you to come early because they want you to do all those pre-duties, even if it's slow. And the place I was working at before, I didn't finish. They were so serious about that what they started doing was drawing a line on the paper. And so if you signed in after the deadline, which was like 9:30, I think, what would happen is, this is so crazy. This is why I ended up quitting. To be honest with you, it got ridiculous. The people above the line, they got a chance to get 3 clients before you. Think about that. I swear to God. And on my grandma, Maggie. Let's think about that. So you think you got it bad. The last place I worked at downtown, if you didn't get there till 9:34, the cutoff time was 9:30. And it was 11 people in front of you that got there before 9:30. You had to wait until 33 clients came through the door before you got a person. You would not get a person until the 34. Y'all think I'm lying when I tell these stories? I swear to God, I've been through everything. 34 people had to come through the door before you would get a person. "34 people would have to come through the door before you would get a client." And I guess my hotspot is running low. So I'm going to make this quick. But I want to tell you that I've been through everything, and it's up to you what your tolerance level is. And that was just a breaking point because it got ridiculous because something might have happened and I, couldn't find a parking space in the parking garage. And so I got there 2 minutes late. Now I got to wait till 20 people come in, or 13 people, or 22 people come in before I can get a client. Yet I had to pay for parking too because I was downtown. So I had to pay for parking, my lunch and all. It was like, it became like it was not even worth it. Okay? So at some point you have to step back and say, this is my damn license. And you have to assess if what you're doing and the amount of time you're investing is worth it or not. And then you have to be strategic and figure out what you're going to do next. Get on Craigslist, get on Indeed, and start moving around. That's why I tell people who want to own salons, be careful because nail techs move around. And on the other end of it, I could tell you as a nail tech working in a salon and a salon owner multiple times, we can move around. Then I tell you on the other end, yeah, they move around a lot. What you want to know? What you want to know? I hope I answered your question. Right, I agree. I've always been great at recognizing everyone else's greatness, and I have to work hard to see my own. We're our toughest critic, and I have to be our own greatest cheerleader at the end of the day. Yep. And you got to be strategic and logical. Strategic and logical, and not based off emotion, based off of numbers. Break your numbers down, like she just said, 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. If you're working 50 hours a week for $300 a week, you're making $60 a day minus overhead. You're making less. You're making about 46% of the average minimum wage. You can only do that for so long. If it's a period of 1 or 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. But after so long, you need to sit back and assess what's happening and what's causing that and what your next steps are. That's my answer. I can't wait until that's my reality. You can't wait. You're going to need to wait because you need all the experiences to know how to handle it. Yes, best decision ever. Next time I come home to Chicago, I'm coming to see you, and you should go live. That's my hometown. Okay. Don't be scared, girl, because we're going to be sitting right here. Actually, in the future, I'm trying to buy, you guys know I'm trying to buy a house, but I have slowed down that process. I haven't said that. I'm slowing down that process because I want to make sure that I'm very comfortable when I do it. And I don't want to be, poor, empty as house. But I need more space, you guys. But ultimately, I want to set up and I want to have a YouTube room where I just record and I make my jewelry and stuff. It's like an arts and crafts room, and that's where I want to record in the future. And I'm gonna have like a green wall where I can do different funky backgrounds. I used to have that, but this particular apartment, my business is taking over. I don't even have room for a green screen wall, so that's why you see this junky ass background. Sorry. Okay, luckily for me, I went to a very small school, and the only person who really had it in for me was the teacher. I quickly learned just to extract whatever positivity I could out the bullshit. Yep, for now. And so it goes back to everything I said before. I told you, I wanted you all to understand the psychology behind it. It helps. I came at the right time. Hey, Chicago. Hey, everyone. Tommy, you just not getting here, Tommy. Okay, yes, girl. Yes, I've been robbed at gunpoint before. You got to think in these streets, honey. Yes. I've been robbed at gunpoint too. I've been robbed at gunpoint. I've been robbed by a client before. A client robbed me before when I was like, well, I never told that story. One of my clients robbed me. Sure did, but she was also who I thought was a friend, but she was a client and she pretended to get her nails done. They set me up and she robbed all my jewelry out of my purse. That was when I was like 17, right before I graduated high school. Set it up as a nail appointment and robbed me. Yep. I'm crazy though. I'm so fearless nowadays. People don't really want to fool me because my logical stuff is on a whole nother level. Like, and I got other friends in my house all over the place. So, and I don't even have cash. Like, what the hell? You gonna take some glitter? My glasses? I mean, like, take the shit. I ain't gonna even fight you on it. Like, whatever. I was wondering where you were. Good evening. Oh yeah, Tommy late as hell. You ain't even on it, Tommy. We were in the twilight with Trump. Yeah, we are. It's a revealing time. I will say that. Hey, yep. Hey, Tommy. Everybody saying hey to your little late butt. Then back to school right after summer. How much do you make? This is the question I said I answer. Everybody like, how much does she make? I already said how much I made before. It ain't no big secret. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Being an entrepreneur, there is no set amount. You're like, oh damn, that's a bullshit answer. But I'm gonna tell you how much I make. On a regular day, a regular schmegular day, a very kind of slow day, I make like $200, and that's just a regular schmegular slow ass day. I ain't really even here. I'm out running errands and stuff. On a good day, when I'm doing things and everything's flowing and popping and everything, I make $600 to $900 a day. So now what? I make $200 to $900 a day, and I've been doing that for like 20 years. So, you gonna subscribe or what? I answered your question. Buy the book. And I also have like 7 streams of income because not right now. I have about 4 or 5 streams of income. I always have many streams of income. I never put all my eggs in one basket. There's ways to take what you do and put it in different income streams. That's a whole nother video. Excuse me, a whole nother workbook. Good evening, lovely people, Catherine Wood said. I think she's the one who went and did pedicures at the local clinic and giving small mini pedicures, if I believe. Hi, I think that's you. Hey, such a good tip about the boots shoes. I read that somewhere and I never forgot it. Try it, girl. You never know. I don't get breaks for lifting with it and it lasts like acrylic gel. Yeah, polycrystal gel is good. I just don't know how it lasts on other people. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't even ordered it for myself. So far from the way they're marketing it, I feel like it's something I want to buy to put on. Because sometimes I go out and I'm like, I want to have some nails. I want to be like, that's what you say your name is. Oh, you're so cute. And I want to tap my face and shit like Marilyn Monroe. But I don't have no nails, so it looks all like my hands are stubbly and stuff. But I haven't done it yet. Because I'm too lazy to do stuff on myself. It's like murder for me to do stuff on my other self. On myself. I'd rather do it on other people. Try it, girl. You never know. Then hey, Dominia, just got home from work. Excuses, excuses. You doing what we telling you to do. You ain't no work. You do your own thing. I'm talking shit, girl. Hi, girl. I answer how much I made, 2 to 7 to 900 a day, just depending on what time of the year it is. But even on a bad, kind of slow day, I'm at like 200. Okay, so you saying it anywhere, you know, and that's just doing nails. I do a lot of things. I'm gonna answer it with your nosy ass. Good question. I said it in another video though. I don't really care. Because people forget that there's overhead involved. And I know a lot of people that make a lot of money. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money. This little money I ain't making ain't nothing. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money and they so unhappy, depressed, damn near suicidal. I know a lot of people that make a little money and they so happy and grateful and just humble and unbothered. So it's all about the mindset and what you do. Are you happy? That's the point. I can't wait for the book. I need it. It's coming. It's a lot involved. I'm writing the book, but then at the same time, I'm revamping that old website. If you all see anything talking about Face Putty is the original website. It was Face Putty, which is my original product, which has been out since 2013. That website's been up since 2013. And I'm revamping it to include makeup and nails. So don't be alarmed if you see something that says Face Putty. It's not spammy or anything. I'm just combing, literally, I got to comb through everything from the refund policy to the privacy notices to everything on there, all the apps, and make sure that everything says Chicago Beauty Source. And so that's one part of it. Then actually writing the book itself, ordering the book to make sure that it's looking right, it's size right, to building a list of people who are going to tell others about it, to designing new products to go up there geared towards nail techs, because everything was for makeup artists before, because I am a makeup artist too. So it's like I had to create, I'm trying to create like at least 200 to 300 products just for nail technicians, things that nobody else has. No, everybody forgets about the nail tech. So I'm trying to create, like, my goal by the time this thing releases, I want to have like 300 items that you all can pick from that nobody else has, that's geared just towards us. That's why I'm not sleeping. So I have August 15th, and don't be mad at me if I have to push it to the 30th, because it's a lot of work. And I've been asking people to help me, and people say they're going to help me. And then when I reach out to them, like, okay, let's talk about how much I'm going to pay you, they don't respond back to me. So I'm literally left doing all this work by myself. And this is why I'm not getting any sleep. Because people say they want shit and they don't really want shit. Because I'm about doing. I don't like talking about stuff a long time. A lot of these new friends I get, clients that want to be my friends, and I'm like, oh, your business, and they want to be up under me because, I start giving them little hints of information about what they're trying to do when they start breaking in and opening up to me. And I'll be like, I can help you. And then when they see like, oh, she really want me to do some work, she really serious, they pull away from me, like most people, because most people are just, and I'm about team no sleep. That's me. I know what it's like to make 100 G's in 24 hours. Do you? I've done it before. I've made 60, 70 G's off a property that I bought because I did my research for a couple of months before. Do you know what that's like? A lot of people are not equipped to do what it takes to make the real dough. This little money I'm making right now doing nails ain't really no money. But I mean, it's good money to live off of, but I'm saying, like, a lot of people I'm not mentally equipped to do the big shit. It takes special people. Okay, let me keep going. You ain't never lied. There'll be no time to eat. Mm-hmm. You are so right. Mm-hmm. Saw you live while at work, came right in and got on the computer. Mm-hmm. All right. Girl, you balling. Good for you. Not really, because like what I said, there's overhead involved. I can go to the supply store and spend like $300 real quick and still not even get everything I need and go every week. Okay. And then all these subscriptions and different things that I have and bills. I pay bills. I got car, I got rent, I got all this stuff. I mean, I'm okay. The point is, I'm never trying to say to you guys like I'm boiling YOLO. Like, look at this. You see that? You see that turquoise? That's real turquoise from the Sea of Anamaya. No, motherfucker, it's plastic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you can do whatever it is you want to do if you're focused on it and you have a plan. That's my whole point. And guess what? You're going to be happier making less money if you're doing what you want to do. Because I know a lot of people that make more money than me, and they're very unhappy. I'm trying to show you how to seriously make good money, living and doing the things you want to do. Like I said, I'm in the process of trying to get me a house. I'm paying on a cruise. I go on vacations. I go shopping for myself every week. I do the things I want to do. I'm not extravagant. You can look at my background and tell I ain't extravagant. I'm just living, but I'm living and I'm happy. And so I'm trying to show you how to be happy doing what you want to do. That's it. I ain't giving you no pipe dream. It's how far you want to take it. Once you get these basic principles that I'm drilling into people, this is the thing I am going to bully about. I'm going to bully you about this. I'm going to bully you. I'm going to keep saying the same thing. I'm going to keep saying the same thing about these same things I keep saying in this video. I'm going to keep doing it because it's going to make you stronger. So, yeah, I'm a bully. I'm a positive bully, I think. Girl, you balling. Yeah, that's me. You've got a lot going on, so no worries. It's definitely worth the wait. Can't wait to invest and gain more knowledge. Yeah, that's the thing. I could just finish. I'm going to be honest with you. I could really just like tomorrow, between now and Sunday, I could just be like, I could throw some stuff. I swear to God, on the software that I use, I swear on my grandma grave, which her name is Maggie, I could just finish this damn book out this weekend and be like, it's on sale, everybody. Boy, give me your money. And then I could reach out to all the people I know and all the people I reach out to, offer them a commission and say, hey, tell people about this book and I'm going to pay you this much. I could do that. I've done it before. Not like that, but I'm just saying, like, I know people will grab onto it and just throw some bullshit that's incomplete out to you if I was thirsty for money. But you know I'm not thirsty for money because I keep pushing it off. And not because I'm lazy. It's because if you watch my other lives, it's because I keep thinking of more information to put in it. Like, oh, damn, I should put that in there too because that ties into this. I want to make sure when you get this, you're like, damn, I did it. And it ain't going to happen at day 31. It might be 60 days. You're going to be like, oh, my God. I'm thinking about quitting my job. That's what I want to hear. That's what's going to make me cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going to make me be like, oh, my God, God was right. And yeah, I told you I might be emotional in this video because I might be sleep deprived or something like that. But when I say that, that's my goal. So if I push it off, it's because I keep thinking of ways to make it better. It's not because I'm lazy. My friends could tell you, like, come outside. If you don't bring your ass outside, you can take a break from that. That is not it. Like, that even my clients, my last she's such a hard working woman. And when I go on vacation, my clients are like, yes, you deserve it. Because that's just how I am. That's how I was with my big salons by Oprah and all that. I took 2 years to open that. And when I opened it, that's how it ended up in all those magazines and stuff like that, because I really took my time to do it right. And people were like, how many locations were there? I want people to open this guide and be like, what company is this? It's just Tanisha. Just Tanisha, just me. Trying to be genuine, And so I'm not about that money. Of course, I got to live off of it or whatever. Not live off of it, but I'm saying, like, of course, it's money that I, of course, want for all of my hard work, but it's not even about that. And I will put it off because I want to give you a whole product. For real. So I got the 15th on the website. Don't be mad if you go up there and see the 30th. But I am still shooting for the 15th. I promise you I'm shooting for the 15th. I'm gonna have to pull some all-nighters and do some um I don't know, caffeine pills or something. It's a lot of work writing a damn book that's worth something. I followed your advice and I am now the official pedicure of my own nail. See? Congratulations. See? That's what I want. I had somebody else text me earlier, said they had followed my advice on something and they turned down some business because the person offered them $5. $5 to travel all the way to them to do shit. And I'm like, why are you packing up all your stuff, getting in your car, driving all the way to somebody's house, unpacking, doing their stuff in their house, and then you got to pack it back up, drive all the way back through traffic or whatever, and come back to your house, and then unpack it again for $5 extra. You all, let's read this. Hold on. I'm trying to grab hold of my emotions because I told you all at the beginning of this video, I don't know why I'm so emotional today. But we are in the Mercury retrograde, which ends on the 31st of this month. I don't know. I followed your advice, and I am now the official pedicure of my own nail bar. And also hire a girl to do nail enhancement. See? I sell gourmet snacks in the front and a little makeup and nail care products. See? See? When you value you, other people will value you. So many people don't believe in themselves. How you expect other people to believe in you? You see what I'm saying? This is what I want you to do, Catherine. Let's take this a step further because there are always steps to this. So, and it doesn't take a lot of work. I want you to go online, or you can even go to Office Max, someone anyone who you know, um, who has anyone who you know has anyone who you know has like some type of computer skills. I want you to have them just make you little things called, what's your name, Caitlin? Whatever the name of your business is, I want you to, if it's Caitlin's Tips, or just think of some little whimsical name, Caitlin's Care, Caitlin's Tips, or whatever. Or you could do it every day of the week, however you want to do it, or you could do it just by the name of your business. If it's Caitlin's Tips, Caitlin's Care Tips, Caitlin's Care spelled Care, even though it's spelled with a C, but Care Tips, and just a little snippet on how to take care of yourself. You could just say something like, pedicures are recommended every 30 days, and then write 3 or 4 little bullet points on why it's recommended. It shows that you care about them and you're helping them, but you're inspiring them to have you do that for them. And you just hand it to people with your information or whatever, and be like, have a great day or whatever. Just do little things like that. I would suggest printing that on little cardstock. The cheapest way to do it is to put it on, go to Staples. They can put 5 or 6 on a sheet for you, and they will cut it for you. I've been there. I've been all the way from the most advanced way to do things from old school. Put 5 or 6 on a sheet for it and tell them to cut it. They ain't stupid. If they see it mentioned 6 times, they know how to cut it, and just hand it to people. How are you doing? Or you can put it on the card. If you want to go on Vistaprint or whatever, and put it on the card, you can put it on the card and just hand that to people. It's such a good way to even break the ice further. I'm so happy. You better work, Caitlin. And I think I did it before I said Caitlin, and I think I did it before I said Caitlin is Catherine. I did that in the last video. Catherine! You are so nice. Thank you. We love you so much. Oh, go, Catherine. Yes. See, y'all, you guys, this was just a couple weeks ago. I'm telling you, like, listen to me. You not, like, listen to me. That's awesome. Congrats. Thank you, Tommy. Catherine said. And I know I curse and I'm like a little ratchet sometimes, but I'm like, I wonder if people would buy my book or any information because I'm like a little ratchet around the edges. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, raised by my grandmother. I'm from the streets, but I was recruited into one of the top high schools in the nation, went to college for my bachelor's and my master's, and owned 2 businesses and managed a ton of people and worked for big corporations. And so I'm hood, but I'm also corporate. I'm both. So I think it's the best of both worlds. Some people are judgmental, but I feel like they're missing out because I'm going to tell you the real and I'm going to tell you the deal. I'm going to tell you the real. On the back end, I'm going to tell you how to get it. On the money end, on the paper end, on the straight end, both ends. I just felt like this was me. One day it just hit me when I was walking, like, this is what you need to do. I didn't know what I was doing either. You know, I'm not the only one. Let's see. I'm a mobile person and you have offered the best advice. I got to do a video on straight up mobile services because one of the people who also had me tearing up earlier in Facebook, I'm always reading stuff on Facebook and this girl said something. I said, you need to, I went and put one of my videos up there. I said, I put up my video, hypothetically speaking client. She said, I love her. I watch all the time. I said, this is me putting this up there. She didn't recognize me because it was my personal account. And she's like, oh, I had to look at your profile. It is you. I love you. I'm like, oh yeah. But it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, I'm not giving you no BS advice. I'm giving you serious advice based off what I'm seeing. And, you know, other people are experiencing the same thing. And I love the fact that it's new nail techs in here. And then it's more experienced nail techs in here, you know, to kind of back up what I'm saying and to give their own experiences. And they're coming up and some people are coming up and asking some of the same questions that I've already said the answer to, but just to tell you that these are real issues. I'm not just making up stuff to talk about. Like, I love that. I will tell you, you all mark my words, because I'm going to refer back to this video, bullying in beauty. As things grow, because this is new, and I'm a marketing professional in real life. As things grow, I'm going to find haters, and I'm going to find people that are going to try to tear me down. I don't know in what way, but I'm already getting a little sideways comments from people trying to like catch me up on stories and stuff. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You didn't even watch the video of you questioning me on it. But, you know, that's just how it goes, you know, and that's how you know you're doing something right when people start noticing you and trying to bring you down. Notice we use the term tearing down because they're down here tearing down. That means you're up. Okay, I cannot wait for your book. Me neither, because I'm tired of writing it. When I tell you that, on my grandma's grave, which I'm having this tattoo worked on Maggie. On Maggie, I'm tired of writing this book, but I keep thinking of things that will tie this information better. So I'm like, I can't do it. If it's something hitting me, I have to keep throwing it in. I want good information. I want some results like what she just said. How will you get the book here in Jamaica? I have a digital download. Actually, you can just, once the book releases, you'll be able to pay for it and you'll get it instantly. Yeah. Also, on top of that, if you don't have the money, if any of you all don't have the money, you'll be able to finance the book. Did you all get that in the last line? This book is in the threshold to be financed. If you don't have the money to buy the book, you can finance it and just pay on it. I think it's going to be like $15 every 2 weeks. And if you're getting the digital version, it's going to be like $10 every 2 weeks you pay for the digital version. I do suggest you print it out because it's a workbook. But yeah, so it's a digital and a hard copy of the book. Y'all, my nose running, I'm trying to hold it in. This is such a moment. It is, right? We've been on here like 3 hours. This is off topic, but what video app do you use to make your nail video on Instagram? I'm about to start back driving. I'm headed to Florida, but I'm watching and listening. Hey, Phenom D. Make sure, Phenom, you're driving. Do this. And you probably a pro, because if you drive back and forth to Florida, but this just helps me. Make sure when you're pulling over, make sure you pull over, make sure you're stretching your muscles, stretching your calves, your hamstrings, all that stuff. You know, I work out and stuff in the gym too. So make sure you doing those things, and talk to strangers. This is what people don't do when they are on the road. Make sure that you talk to strangers and say, hello, where you traveling from? It helps you mentally. It recharges you mentally to talk to strangers. Okay? I know that sounds really weird, but I want you to just try it and let me know what you think about that in another live, okay? So somebody else asked me about what app I'm using, and I said I couldn't do it because, and I hope my thing, oh, let me plug in this phone because it's about to die. An app that I use when I'm, okay, here's an app that are similar to you. Start learning stuff, and all this stuff that I'm telling you is nothing. See, here we go. Can you guys see me? All the stuff that I'm telling you is the stuff that these are techniques that I've used to learn all this information besides sheer experience. Let me find this app because somebody else asked about it. You can see me, okay, because it says something about connection is buffering. And I know that my Wi-Fi is like near 10%, so it might start buffering. I might have to wait a few days before I can go live again because I don't have internet in this house. I need to get it. Let me find this app. Hold on. Oh my God. You all know why I'm doing like this. Mm-hmm. So an app that you can use. I have so many apps on my phone. I pay for, like I told you, so many subscriptions, 7 to 12 subscriptions a month to different things to keep my businesses running. So hold on. Something that I'm using that you could use to have nice presentation. Hold on. First of all, one app that you might want to get if you have really good work that's unique is watermarks. Watermark. It's just a watermark. Make sure you watermark your work. I don't, because I you know how I feel about designs. Designs are cute and all, but if you want to steal it, steal it. But you better give me credit because I'm gonna come after you. But I don't worry too much about watermarks. But you all, as new nail techs, you want to be making sure that your work is being recognized. Another app that you want to use to make sure. Wait a minute, I got too many apps on there. Another app that you want to do to like make little videos and stuff is, hold on, slow motion. It's called Slow Mo. Slow Mo. That's another app that you can use to kind of do little special effects. And you have to be creative. Oh my God, don't kill me. I'm sorry, I can't hold it. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed. But I'm human. Shit. Whatever. Okay, I'm so sorry. Look, y'all. Look. Alcohol works like that with me. I don't know how many of you all know, but I had weight loss surgery like 3 years ago. And so my stomach and my body reacts totally different to things these days. And so now when I drink alcohol, I have to pee like 3, 4, 5 times, maybe like 2 to 5 times. Then after that, I won't have to pee for like hours and hours and hours. Look back in these apps. I said watermark. Slow mo, right? You got to be creative in how you use these things. If you want to look at mine, I'm like not the best. It works for me, but I am not saying I'm the best at it. And then another one, where is it? Did I take it off? Here's one that's really old that I have that's been on here for a minute. It's called Text Cutie. So Text Cutie, like, hey cutie, Text Cutie. That's a really old one. Grid post. Grid post. That's for posting up multiple pictures at a time, which sometimes I do. And then boomerang. That's when you want to be like having pictures going like that. I do that a lot too. Did I say that right? Grid post and boomerang. Boomerang's the one that's like, you could do different effects. You could be like, it's different effects on there, you know. And let's not forget that on Instagram itself has different features on there that you can use, and you just need to play around on it. Like, I have been using Instagram as a camera lately versus my own personal camera on this phone because my phone is kind of old. And so somebody was at my house one night. They were like, use that camera. And when I saw the pictures, I'm like, damn, it looks so much better. So if you got a newer phone, you probably don't experience that. But for me, having a 6, this is like an old phone. There's nothing wrong with it, so I refuse to trade it in because it's fully paid for. So I've been using the Instagram camera, and they have a lot of different features on there right now. But I feel like I'm missing something still. So I'm going to swipe through here one more time. And if anyone has anything they want to share, just put it right here on the comments and share it. Because it doesn't really matter, because you are probably all in different states and stuff anyway. And why can't I think of the name? Okay. If you want to put sparkle on your videos, like if you look at some of my videos and you see things like the bling and everything, like pling, 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 pling. I had to really do some research to find this one, but I'm going to give it to you. It's called Kira. Kira, Kira. So it's Kira. That one right there will make your stuff sparkle, but you got to adjust it to make sure it's not sparkling so much that it's outrageous. And my final tip is to click on the app store in your phone, because a lot of stuff that I tell you guys is because I take time to do research on stuff on this fancy schmancy technology, right? So I get real dumb with it and be like, video editor, you know what I'm saying? Like, just type it in your app store and it will give you all these different. I am the type that I will sit down if I have time and I will read the reviews and everything and read through the features and figure out which one works best for me. So those are the tips and tricks that I have, and that is it. Congratulations, Catherine, again. Thank you so much, everyone. It ain't easy, though, and I still have far way to go. That's a good thing. Would you rather go to work and do all the stuff I said earlier and be sitting in traffic and all that? So you doing life on your terms. That's what we all want to do at the end of the day. Of course, your book will be successful because if nothing else, who you are and how you speak, because your authenticity is appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, you all don't know it because I don't bring it up on here, but I have people that be trying to come for me a little sideways. I know as my channel grows and people start to learn about me, and especially once that book hits and I get all these people that are sponsoring the book, not sponsoring, but advocating, because there will be some of your big people will be putting it out there as well. It's going to be a lot of hate that comes with this way. Thank you. I appreciate it. I heard that before, that you should watermark. It's like a lightweight copy mark. Yeah. Watermark, especially when you post on social media, because if it's really good and unique, somebody will try to steal it. And people want to steal your designs anyway. It's what we do. It's supposed to be inspired, but they should be still giving you credit and saying these nails are inspired by her. That's what they should be doing. That's the correct way to do it. Ooh, boomerang sounds cool. Yeah, boomerang is old school. And yeah, that's boomerang and the glitter type trick. And I don't know why I can't think of. I think I just erased. Why is it not showing up? See, my phone is really old. I want to find this other one. I'm going into the app store and I'm typing in video, what's the word? Editor. That was the top thing that popped up. So I'm just gonna click on this one. It's a lot of them, like Splice, and I try all different ones all the time. And see, let me tell you something else. You may be like, well, that's not what I saw. A lot of times I'm just trying some of them for the free trial mark. So I was like, oh, I don't want to pay for this. They charge us too much, $30 a month. Nah. Something like that, I pay $2 a month for, $5 a month for. Other than that, I'm like, no, never mind. So yeah, I suggest you put in a video editor and find one that's free. They got some that's free all the way with limited access, and then some that you might love and want to pay $5 or $2 for. Um, I just want to say thank you. And if you could only see the notes I took from your videos, why don't you just take a screenshot? Because I plan on all this stuff I want up on the website. I want to, you don't have to, I'll scratch out your name. I never put people's personal information, but why don't you just send it to me? Take a picture with your phone and email it to chicago@yahoo.com. And I just want to show people like what you should be doing. So I won't put any of your personal information up, but I want to see. I want to see. I want to make sure I'm making a difference. Okay. I think Kira is a Japanese nail tech too. Oh, I don't know. I just thought that was the name of the app. So, okay. People are logging out, but I actually was pretty much on time today. And congratulations to Catherine. And also, my other sister, I want you to stay encouraged. I need you to do what we talked about and understand where it's coming from. And we're going to come back in and we're going to see more progress with everyone else. So you guys start thinking about where your tumbling blocks are, and we're going to get together and tackle them one at a time. All right. Okay, I'm gone. Bye.